Single by choices, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage, divorce, single moms coping, high value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
Single by choices, Gavin X Mr. Walker. Two married family men, leading by example. Car before the horse productions, truth over lies.
Let's talk about it.
SBC Nation,
Single by choices,
Gavin X
Mr. Walker.
Two married family men, leading by example. Car before the horse productions, truth over lies.
Let's talk about hot girl summer, cancel. City boys up, they ain't stressing no more. Broken homes, everybody outside, but marriage getting low, low, low. Nug in the streets, wildin', wildin'. Keisha hunching all through the night. Blaze Galaxy, everybody toxic. SBC Nation, know we right. Scrolling through the timeline, chaos every day. Everybody toxic, nobody wanna stay. Baby daddy drama, kids caught in the middle. Club every weekend, but the rent just little. Quarter zip sweater, we moving different now. Men tryna level up, family first style. Truth over lies, yeah we call it how it is. Too many broken homes, who raising all the kids? City boys winning, they done learned the game. Passport flights overseas, everything changed. Modern dating market looking insane. Everybody want love, but nobody wanna change. Yo, summer, cancel, girls cancel. City boys up, they ain't stressing no more. Marriage rate slow and the single mom's high. Everybody asking why. Love how flexing in designer. Keisha outside every night. SBC Nation in the building. We bring truth back to life. Summer nights, city life. Everybody searching for somebody right. But these streets cold, hearts on froze. Now everybody's scared to let love grow. Yeah, we marry family men, trying to lead by example. Too many people moving off impulse and scandal. Social media got relationships cooked. Everybody want attention, nobody wanna look at the stats. Facts, truth hurt bad. Kids need fathers, that's why the world mad. SBC Nation in the chat going crazy. Hit the like button if you feel me, baby. Super chats flying, cash app buzzing. Truth over lies, yeah the whole crew coming. Car before the horse, we building
Subscribe to the channel.
Support the show.
Cash App and Super Chat.
Girl, from a gamble.
Single by choices. Gavin X Mr. Walker.
SBC Nation. SBC Nation.
Hit the like button.
Subscribe to the channel.
Support the show. Cash App and Super Cast.
Single by choices.
Gavin X Mr. Walker.
SBC Nation.
Screwed up, screwed up, screwed up, screwed up. Screwed up, screwed up, screwed up. H-Town vibes. Screwed up. Screwed up, single by choice. H-Town vibe. Single by choice, a single by force. Love got lost, now we paying the cost. Welcome to the real, no cap, no gloss. Yeah, it's Gavin X Mr. Walker in the building, let's talk facts. Single women scrolling, but they lonely at night. Baby mama drama, got the kids in the fight. Deadbeat dads ducking, ain't raising AC. Broken homes everywhere, now the cycle just repeats. Marriage look risky, divorce on the rise. Modern day love full of games and lies. Everybody want love, but don't play their role. Now we got a whole generation lost with no goals. Single by choice, or single by force. Your truth over feelings, yeah, we bringing it raw. Welcome to the show where we breaking the law. Nug on the couch playing 2K all day. Bone Keisha fed up like, boy, you gotta find a way. Bills stacking up, love turning cold. She out in the streets, now the story get bold. Now they both lost, trying to figure it out. Toxic love cycles, yeah, where we calling it out. This that real talk, not the fairy tale dream. This that wake up call for the whole damn scene. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. What they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. With accountability, where that we just trying to build, not tear down the pack.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat, let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call it for the horse, stand tall.
H-Town vibe.
Single by choice. Consequences.
Welcome to the truth.
You ready for the truth? You wanna ride, boy?
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by
Car before the horse production.
We live. Welcome to
Car before the horse production.
It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Single by Choices Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC, Cart Before the Horse, Truth Over Lies family. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button as you come into the room.
That part there. After you jive chickens do those two very simple things, come one, come all this fine July 5th, 2026. As you can see, Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing, dating, mating, and rage baiting market, my baby.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So welcome in. We got a crazy show lined up tonight. Shout out to Lee Turner with the super sticker.
Appreciate your brother Lee.
And shout out to our brother Frederick Howard, always coming through. He sent 5 channel memberships.
We appreciate your brother Frederick and everybody that got one of them memberships. Make sure y'all thank them as well.
Appreciate you. And shout out to brother Ray, been a member 25 months. Says sending a shout out to SBC Nation and my 2 favorite YouTubers.
Shout out to brother Ray at day one. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate that, brother. And also Millennial with the 5 ball says salute, showing love and support my interests. Have a great show, fellas. I love me a melanated woman.
Talk about it, brother Millennial. I see look like you back in the States. Shout out to the brother Millennial out here. Stay safe, man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And EV says the governor of Glaze welcomes all Jupiter booties.
You will welcome whatever we send to you.
That part. And we should have plenty Jupiter booties for you tonight, so stay tuned.
You're welcome, Ninja.
So we got a lot of Ashley Dalton on slate. What I'm looking at here. Shout out to Neferatu. He been cooking up. You know, she be doing a lot of different stuff, but you know, some of it's dating, but a lot of it's like, you know, trying on clothes and stuff. I don't know much about that, but some of the dating stuff is interesting.
Yes, it is. I listen here. Dare I say, I deemed her the queen, the princess, at the very least, of this dating madness that's going on. But shout out to Ash, shout out to last night's show. Not so much Ash, but we had EB, Bonquisha, and courtroom drama. We had brother Trey, my spirit animal, out here conjuring up demons he's still having trouble controlling. And what made my night, Peach McIntyre and Grit Baby. If y'all missed it, shout out to Replay Gang. Go and check out last night's Regal Rumble. Shout out to Ebony Dean.
That part. So if you missed last night's show, we were talking about the blame game, you know, who's responsible for some of this madness. Make sure you go over to the Cart Before the Horse channel, subscribe, and check it out.
The debate continues. Is it the men's? Is it the women's? Nobody knows. We know.
And shout out to Shay. Says beautiful intro music. Sounds better. The music sounds better what they play on the radio. Shout out to you and your team.
Appreciate you, Shay. Thank you, sister. There you go. That made me feel nice. Better comments than EV.
There we go. Yeah! Shout out to Sister Shay. We also gonna get the playlist uploaded. We've been saying it, but we're gonna get it uploaded for the Patreon members first, because some of y'all been asking, in the comments and whatnot. So we're gonna get it together, and like I said, Patreon first, then YouTube members and etc.
There you go. Listen here. Shout out to our day ones over in the Patreon. If you have not joined the Patreon, I keep telling y'all, today's prices are not tomorrow's prices. And speaking of playlists, shout out to the brother Jay Tillman. He just dropped a new playlist. He dropped the Unk playlist. Easy, smooth listening for Unk when you're sipping on your brown liquor. Shout out to brother Jay Tillman.
Shout out to brother Jay. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! And shout out to Sister Nais. Apologize. Nais says, greetings, brothers. Chat, your favorite troublemaker in the house.
Indeed. Now you know your place. Welcome in, Trouble.
Man, y'all be coming through. Be hard deciphering some of y'all ebonics sometimes.
Yeah, get your spelling right, troublemaker. She mad now.
Yeah, they be trying to save on them characters. I know what y'all be doing. Nonetheless,
egregious. Yeah, we don't mind twos and fews. You can sit over that 5-ball. You'll be all right.
Money, 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 money.
And shout out to brother Ray. Come through gifting 5 channel memberships.
That's how you do it, brother Ray. Teach sister Nice Nisi. Appreciate your brother always coming through.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Appreciate your brother Ray. Make sure y'all thank the man and Frederick Howard and everybody else gifted memberships.
That part.
So here we go. We ain't gonna keep y'all waiting. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We talking about modern 304s can never be housewives.
Absolutely not. That's an old saying. If you ask me, it's biblical. You can't turn the 304 into a housewife. Don't torment yourself, first and foremost, and don't torture her like that. She want to be outside. Don't save her. Thou does not wanteth to be saveth.
Man. So here we go. Like I said, shout out to Divine Photos. He says, guess you heard Jasmine Crockett said, America owes black women everything. No wonder black men are reproducing with other races.
Shout out to, you know what? See what I'm, shout out to Divine. I feel you. To some degree, there's some truth there. We cover stuff like this in the Patreon. Their stories. I forget the sister's name, but the sister with the stem cells. There's some truth to that, but this is the problem, brother Divine. Too many of our sisters have swindled that majesty, that royalty, if you will. You ain't born a queen by default. That's the issue, but there's a little bit of truth there. Forget Jasmine Crockett.
There you go. So yeah, I haven't heard anything about it, but we'll probably look into it. If it's depending on how she contexts, their context is probably all out of whack.
That's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
So here we are. Nonetheless, we're going over to Neferatu. Here we go.
Oh, it's hot already.
I feel like I go out with my friends and I never get approached. And whenever I get approached, they say, some say I'm expensive, some say, I don't know, because I'm 35, so.
What do you mean?
And
So
I'm a
they
single
walk
mom
up,
of
hold on,
3.
Ruth. They walk up to you, they stop in front of you, and they go, "You're expensive."
No, after some time, after talking, and they know my routine and everything.
Okay, and where are we meeting these men?
Maybe in restaurants, because I don't drink. That's another thing.
Here we go. She come up here. She having a hard time. The men are telling her she looks too expensive. To what? Feed? Take the dinner. Granted. Yeah, you look like you can eat about 3 entrees. So that can be expensive. Other than that, what's she talking about?
Give me all the French fries you can give me. Shout out to Pops off on Friday. Or This is just a nug individual letting you know your lane. In other words, he is saying, what's up, big money? Meaning, whenever a bill comes afoot, you can cover it. Whether you out eating, whether y'all at home and he chill on the couch and it's electric bill, you big money. See, I don't believe they say you look expensive. They say, what's up, big money? You look like you got some money on you, i.e. payeth to playeth.
Okay, but are we meeting them in the same area of town where these men can't, from what you're telling me, can't live up to your lifestyle?
Yes, they can.
Okay, so when you decided to go to a different part or a different area of town, more affluent, what's the reaction like there?
Let's say I'm an introvert, so I rarely go out. I
Wait.
go out once
Hold
in
on,
a
Ruth.
while.
Hold on. So we have the energy and the time to go to the trapper hole in a wall little restaurant around the way where the guys don't meet up to your standard. We have time for that, Ruth. But we don't have time to go where the guys measure up.
I don't have a lot of friends, and I think maybe I'm scared. I don't know.
What are you scared of?
Listen,
I cannot honestly sit back and listen to a woman who's built like the planet Ego talk about mediocre men. Are you serious?
She up here, these men are too broke to match my energy. If that is true, you are in the season. What season is it, Bonquisha?
You got to pay to play.
That's your season forever, unless you get them pounds off your bike.
You got to pay the big girl tax. As men, we accept that position. You're big, you got to pay a little extra for cooperation. Same situation. What is she afraid of? I told y'all, even in they lies and they sneakery, there's some truth. She said, Ash, she admits to going to the hole in the wall bars because she can be a big old trout in a fish tank. All right. So she could be a deal. She can. Late night, candlelight, she could be a deal in the hood. But Ash said, why don't you go to these more affluent places? She said, I'm scared. That's true. What is she afraid of? She's afraid of the truth. She's afraid she's going to go there and she's going to get a mirror held up to her and she don't want to see that. So she will continue to disqualify herself from that experience by saying, oh, now I'm an introvert. And I ain't going to the places where I can really get challenged. I'm going to stay at home. You can't fire me because I quit.
I don't know. I've been single for 4 years, so I don't know if I'm scared
Yep.
of starting dating again. Oh, because I say I'm ready, then it's been a year since I said I'm ready. Yeah.
So you're scared to go over there because
So
you're not ready to date. That's what you're afraid of.
I'm ready to date. I'm just not out there yet.
Okay, so I just told, I think 2 ladies ago, the man is not gonna fall into your house. You have to get out the house.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
true.
to. You have to get out the house. They're not gonna find you in your home.
It's the as somebody who doesn't drink, it's really hard because my friends go clubbing. I don't drink, so I'll be out
Stay
of
out the
place.
clubs.
So
No,
I'm
you
like, I
will.
have
You
very
can
few
still
places to go.
party.
Yeah, I mostly eat. I like buffet. My friends like to party. I like to eat. Granted, maybe you should hang out at buffets, all you can eat wing spots. You should have been down at the hot dog eating competition yesterday, trying to get on with Joey Chestnut or one of them ninjas. That's your lane, all right?
Listen here, I ain't trying to hear it. Towards the end of my going out season with my comrades, I typically was the designated driver. I ain't trying to hear that. I wasn't drinking all like that either. So go out. What I did was I walked down the street, shout out to Pittsburgh South Side, and I would go and eat the street food. They had the street vendors. Shout out to JP. They had the street vendors, the different ethnic foods, and yeah, I was sitting there enjoying street delicacies. That's how wild. But that's what I was doing, and people watching. Sisters, but y'all got it too easy. You single, you out there walking down. All you got to do is continue to walk and drop the handkerchief in front of guys that you like. A simple hi, like those shoes. You know what I mean? Nice shirt. That's dropping the handkerchief. Y'all sisters got it way too easy. When y'all shoot y'all shot, the statistics got to be crazy. At least 90% of the time, y'all successful.
Listen, this woman here ain't dropping no handkerchiefs. At best, she need to walk up on the man and say, "What's your cash app?" Or just hand them straight cash. You know, there's easier ways to get results. And women like her, it's only really one way.
You know what? I second that motion wholeheartedly. Shout out to my gigolos out there. Sisters, again, very effective. Look him in his eyes. Say, hey, meet me at this spot at this time. Let them know what's going to happen, sisters. Y'all still can't lose. But fuck over that bread.
Gotta pay. Gotta pay.
Money, 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 money.
And shout out to Squeegee Kids. He's with the 10 ball. Says the waiter stopped by her table and asked, "What would you like to order?" And she replied,
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram.
Hell!
all that.
Indeed. The whole daggone thing. Y'all rude. Y'all said it. We just read.
And Divine Photo says, notice the common word women on Ashley uses introvert, homebody, when it's not true. Women get bored easily and want to do it all in one day.
There you go. Shout out to Brother Divine. They're not introvert. They are femcells. They are stuck in the house because they have no social skills. You're right, Brother Divine.
And shout out to EV. He says, I hereby make a secretary of buffet of Glaze Galaxy. Okay, new positions. Okay.
Oh, she the secretary. I second that motion. Okay, Evie, I see you.
Okay, secretary of the buffet. I like that.
There you go. She's fitting. I'm pretty sure she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about.
She checking plates. She making sure y'all ain't loading up on plates. And she making sure y'all ain't wasting food. You know, when y'all go to the buffet, you like to put a bunch of food on there, go sit down, nibble, and then go back. She gonna be over your back like you don't get another plate till you eat at least 60% of that plate.
Mr. X talking about himself. He used to do that ignorant-ish. That used to drive me nuts. We go to the buffet, he a piling on. This mother sucker nibble on the chicken wing, nibble on this, like I'm ignorance. We grow up though. We grew up.
Get your money's worth, you know. That's all. It get cold fast. That buffet food get cold, and then you need it fresh and hot again.
Listen, I do not miss those days. F that.
And shout out to Squeegee. Says her tattoo reads, "If lost, please return me to Dr. Umar school."
Yeah, big old thick, fluffy 5'5", extraordinarily thick in the thighs. Umar, take you.
God. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna let her land this plane. I don't know why all these big girls been calling Ashley lately. It's kind of mind-boggling when we know Ashley is superficial, high value, and they calling up here acting like they belong in this lane. And Ashley she ain't even checking them. She just like, hey, I'm just gonna upload it to YouTube.
Ashton said it. She said, if you want to come up here and air out your grievances and just, you know, have your little soapbox moment, come on up here, get yourself something cool to drink. Appreciate you.
You can still dance. You can have a good time and have sparkling water or water. The fun doesn't stop because you don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
A mocktail. Thank you. They're saying a mocktail.
Okay. Yeah. Plus, I don't like that environment too.
Hell!
No, Ashley. What about a virgin Bloody Mary with bacon, you know, Doritos in it? What else can we put in there? Maybe an oxtail. What else can we shove down in this?
Fried hard. That's gonna be the garnish. They're gonna put it on the edge of the glass. A lemon pepper, lemon pepper wing fried hard on her Bloody Mary. How the heck you about to get 1,500 calories out of a daggone Bloody Mary? She all cap. Oh, but Ash, I don't even really like those places. Every time they try to give her solution to her problem, that's why she came up here, she already has the answer or rebuttal. You cannot fire her because she already quit. Look at the get up she got on. Bosoms all out. She ain't ready for, she don't know what she want to do.
Okay.
Like the clubbing environment. I don't like that.
Okay, so what about finding environments where you are comfortable?
No, that's the problem. Like, where do I go? I go to church.
Ruth?
That's that's the only place I can say. I go to church, gym, and then I go to work, and that's it.
Okay. So how
Yeah,
about
that's
after?
sad.
Yeah.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
All she do is work, go to church, walk and exercise. Her words. So it's mostly church and exercise and walk and drink her okra water. Y'all can't tell?
Lies, she is full of ish. Got love for you, sisters. However, ain't nothing more cringy and insecure than some of these big sisters. I swear for Lord. Y'all not hear this? Every suggestion is not good. Ash, like, you got to go out. She said, well, I don't like bars. I don't want to go where the more affluent men are, where I keep complaining. I'm not coming in contact with them. I go to church, but you know what's in there? She got all of the day. She don't want solutions. Why did she come up here, Mr. X? She wanted Ash to say, you so beautiful. You don't need no man. You are beautiful just the way you are. But Ash ain't really on that kind of time.
I didn't say it's sad, but you just have to decide to go out at least once or twice a week. You could make that decision. You could say, you know what, every week I'm going to try a new restaurant. I'm going to try one new event.
Mm-hmm. So do I go by myself?
Yes.
Do I look
Dress
for
up, put on
friends?
your red lip, your red outfit, go. It's Friday night. It's 4th of July weekend. Are you in the United States?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, you can go out tonight. People are off work. Everyone's outside.
Hell!
Y'all playing and joking. Y'all think Prince Charming gonna wipe you up. At best, you can go out and get some meat or give a man some gok. I done told y'all you should go invest into some blow pop suckers. Y'all should be walking around, licking on lollipops, cleavage out, seductive, winking at ninjas, all that.
Seduction. Shout out to Hush and the Confessions album. Woo, there you go. Just get real nasty and sultry with it. Or you could do what KS said and be intentional. Go out there. Don't just go out. Like Ash is saying, right now, you go out right now. Get done up. Having your mind. Come on, y'all manifestation queens. No, you know the man you got in your mind. Think and say, I'm going out to find him. Go out. Go to the places where he might be. Go to more wholesome place. I keep telling y'all the same daggone thing, but it's like they don't get it. Go to more wholesome places where you have a higher probability of running into this person. The clubs and the bars, you're not going to find a daggone thing meaningful, especially not her. She don't qualify for no exceptions. She got to be extremely intentional or just be nasty.
Mostly nasty. Like I said, get that sucker and just.
So I can get a sensual seduction.
You could go to the bar right now. As a matter of fact, you should put on your shoes and head there right now and call us back in 15 minutes at the bar.
I'll try.
No. Go for 10 minutes. That's your homework assignment right now. Radical action. I want you to put on your shoes. You have your lip on, your outfit, your earring, your hair set. Put on your shoe right now. Walk out the door and go to the closest bar. And call us back on this live in 15 minutes.
Sure, I can do that.
The timer starts now. It is 9:10. We need you to report back the latest by 9:25. The latest 9:25, 9:30.
Sure, I can do that.
Okay, so you have to go find it now by 9:30. If you get there by 9:30, the first drink is on me. How about that?
That sounds like a deal.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's get out the door.
Sure.
All right,
Okay.
darling. Bye, Ruth.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She said, I'm going. The first drink on you, I'm going. Run, don't walk, Ruth. Run, don't walk. Head on out. We see you at 9:30. Thank you.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Listen, she gonna be on her way. I'll give it to her. She gonna head out the door. But the only problem, Ashley, she gonna get distracted by them bright, shiny lights. Huh.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Listen, don't let it be a Popeyes or a KFC en route. It's over. Cancel them plans. She gonna get some biscuits, some thighs, some legs, like Squeegee said, all that.
Listen, I got faith. Ash and I got faith in you, sister. Go on, put on that red dress and throw on them high heels. Put on that sweet perfume and head on out and get the man you desire. Ash paying for that first drink. Salute to Ash. Somebody else could never do this. Ash really enticed her. Go out. I got your back. Ash, I'm wingmanning from the screen. I got the first drink. Shout out to Ash, trying to help these sisters, giving them a little nudge. They need to go out there and get what they want, regardless, whatever it takes. We at that point. Listen, the dating market continues to evolve. Like Mr. X said, I can only be so optimistic for so long. It's maybe time to get nasty. Enjoy the last years of hunching that you got responsibly, of course, but hunch away.
And shout out to Ham Dog. He said, she getting cooked. I denounced this message. My date probably watching. I'm finna get canceled.
Ham Dog. Say with your chest, Ninja.
And shout out to Pat. He says, or she says, he or she. All right, Pat says, she got a comeback for everything that's suggested. No accountability detected.
Exactly. She don't want solutions. She wants problems always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
So for them problems, I see y'all been saying Leon, I guess.
There you go. Going to Leon's dungeon. Anything will do at this point, pretty sure.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Shout out to Leon, the Lost King. Ain't seen him in a while. But sisters, listen here. I don't feel bad for y'all dating issues. Y'all got it way too easy. A sister like that, I would tell her, go ahead out there, find some little chunky brother that fits your lane. Somebody say amen. And go ahead, walk over to him. Women, y'all get away with stuff. Y'all can walk up to a man and grab his hand. And 99.9% of the time, he will not take offense to it. Oh, you come up softly, say, hey, I seen you from across the way. Y'all don't get it. Y'all can't lose. A man do that? Yeah, don't do that. Man, women, y'all can do it. No sympathy for y'all going out there.
Man, so here we are. Tonight, we talking about modern 304s can never be housewives, and definitely not the modern street 304s. So we're going to let her truth be told.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
What's your name, Mom?
My name is Sierra Willis.
How you doing, Miss Sierra Willis?
Good, actually.
Thank God.
All right. Would you stay over there at the women's shelter?
Yes.
How old are you, sweetie?
35.
35 years old. What put you in the position of being homeless, Mom?
It's probably contrary to what most people have a stigma of. I reported abuse of an autistic woman in the mental health industry that I worked in. It was pretty severe abuse. I was the only one that ended up standing up. Everybody else backed down. And 2 days later, I came to work and I was terminated upon arrival. It was clear retaliation. I was also going through some medical issues physically at the time. After having 2 bone surgeries, I probably needed another one. And so it was affecting my mobility. So I just couldn't recover as fast as I thought. So I started living in my car. I lost my house, you know, so I started living in my car. I got a job delivering packages, but then I couldn't walk.
Okay.
You know, and so thank God he's healing me now.
Yeah, he healed you good, Mom. Oh my goodness, girl, you shaped like a heart. Can you turn around? Oh, jeez.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
Listen, brother, truth be told, you are turning into Dr. Umar right before, or maybe you always have been, right? So seriously, y'all can be having a serious conversation and just instantly start talking about Kuda Kata. It's amazing. It's amazing. Y'all got disability, and it's just unfortunate.
Where'd that come from? This sister over here dumping trauma upon trauma. I reported some autistic woman. I lost my job. My foot broke. I had to get surgery. I lost my house. I lost my car. My hair falling out. And his response, girl, you built like a horse. God, he didn't acknowledge nothing she said. He didn't say, oh, that's so unfortunate. But I tell you, he that came from his soul. That's that thirst, men. I keep telling y'all, keep telling y'all, you got to get that thirst up out you. It was sinking to your bone marrow. He didn't want to. He did not want to say that. He couldn't. That was subconscious. That was an involuntary statement he made. He couldn't hold it in. That came from his soul.
Oh, man.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Oh my goodness, girl, you shaped like a heart. Can you turn around? Can you do a 360,
no, I'm not doing that because I'm a child of God.
Okay, give me some.
You're not gonna pervert.
You get a hug for that. Listen, I've been waiting on a woman to say that.
No, shut the.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Listen, this is wild.
This is wild.
He said, turn around for me one time. Let me see them clappers. Let me see them clappers one time. She said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm a child of God.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Everybody lying. I'm a child of, I guess we all children of God at some point. But he said, I ain't turning around. Shut up. He gonna say, give me pound. I've been waiting for a woman not to show me her cheeks.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Especially the one that's built like a Clydesdale horse. Yeah, good save, brother, but we can see you. I was waiting for us to give me, he said, give me a hug. Where was your hands at during that hug? Golly, nevertheless, we here. Sisters, this is what we tell y'all. We are not accusing this good brother of anything heinous, but we let y'all know there's nothing more vulnerable out here in the world than a single, unprotected woman. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Ninjas just walking past them, give me a 360 right quick. Let me see them yeeks. Can I touch it?
I'm not doing that because I'm a child of God.
Okay, give me. You turn around. Do a 360,
no, I'm not doing that because I'm a child of God.
Okay, give me some.
You're not going to pervert.
You get a hug for that. Listen, I've been waiting on a woman to say that. You the first woman on my channel that stood up strong biblically and stood on business.
Oh yeah, because it's about identity, and I hate when people try to pervert the child of God because I'm shaped this way.
And what you said is you better than your body because God gave you a brilliant mind.
He gave me a brilliant identity.
That's right.
And I also talk with holy intellect, and that's just how it is. And God got me here on assignment. Okay. And so sometimes you can't always think about why things are happening and crying about it. God said you wanted more, didn't you? You asked for this, didn't you? You asked for a purpose. You asked to walk in this. So let's get to walk walking. And so you can't always sit there and cry about it. You got to look at what God is trying to do in your life behind the scenes.
What strong man in your life, man?
I don't have a strong man in my life. It's just the Father.
You just said it. Yeah, God.
I get that from him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
Marquisha, stop. Why y'all be down so bad? God, you know, who knows, right? Who knows? You know, Jesus was doing street disciple, doing street work. So who knows, you know?
Listen here. I don't have enough intel on her, so I'm going to let her ride. I don't know if she 4 for 4 bone Quisha. All we know is what she's told us so far. She had a job. She tried to report some kind of abuse. She ended up getting fired, which I know that ain't like, because she also said she had physical ailments, so she probably couldn't do her job, and then started more trouble on top of that. But that's okay. She lost her job. She ended up homeless. You know, don't know if she got any kids, no baby daddy drama. So maybe she is out here doing the Lord's work. Who knows? She turned down that yeek peak. That was cold. She didn't even think about it. She said, no, I ain't doing it. I'm a child of God. I'm not perverting myself. I know he's sweating bullets because you really can't backpedal from that. Gay say, let me see your cheeks. Say, oh, no, I was just playing. I mean, that's just effed up. I got like third person embarrassment.
That's wild. And then she sat here and said, yeah, because the way she built, you know, y'all always trying to pervert children of God like her. Just because she got yams and yeeks, y'all think y'all can just put meat in her. Absolutely not. This is a child of God.
Debatable.
So what advice could you tell a sister that's going through the same thing you're going through, Ma? What would you tell her?
I would tell her to lean into her identity that God says she is.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also tell her that one of the patterns in heaven is that God never picks people from the bottom. He always gonna use the people that with their head down, the meek. That's part of his design.
Mm-hmm.
And so he loves to flex on the world by using somebody from the bottom.
That's right.
And so you're not disqualified because of what you've been through. You are qualified because of what you've been through. It makes you qualified. So start walking in that. And also, real quick, God says, I have done a new thing, even in this fresh season that we just entered. And he said, I know you might have tried that dream before, but try it again. It might not have worked before. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to do this. It didn't work your whole life. But God says, try it now.
Hey, you know what God teaching me? You are built beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure you used to hear him saying that. But what I love is it's the purpose of what I always speak. God built beautiful minds as well in women, not just beautiful bodies. And you both. And you the first person.
The biggest flex is to be both.
Yes.
I pride myself.
And you flex, baby.
I will say one more thing before, unless you have more. Go. I will say one more thing is that.
Man, this brother filled with the thirst.
I don't know what you come to do, but I come to praise his name. Lord.
Like, what the hell, brother? Like, she talking about serious stuff, and he keeps circling the wagons back to them cheeks. He like, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Sounds devastating, but you built crazy. I can't keep my eyes off you. It's like, what the hell?
He like, yeah. Listen here, your body. He just keep going back. If we can see his eyes, they probably red, and they focused on her hip area. And look, she has shown some, little discomfort. She like, you already asked to look at my yeeks. You keep talking about my physical appearance. I think this brother may have a woman. I think I heard him say that at one time. Sisters, that's why I tell y'all, don't challenge your man to enter into this world where women are built like Deirdre's and not giving him no good loving on the regular. Because look at the obstacles out here. Don't have your man out here slipping and tripping and falling into some yeeks.
Well, two things is true. This is the same ninja that was just up here talk about men can't even clap cheeks doggy style. And we should, so I don't know why he's so focused on these yeeks. The hypocrisy, brother. He just up here.
Turn around, ladies, for me, please. You know there's a God who sits on high and looks down low. Man cannot make it like this.
I forgot this is Mr. Tummy Missionary. Okay, come on, brother. I'm trying to help you, brother. This is a bad showing today.
What I plan to do after I leave here is implement my my program. It's a nonprofit, and it's called Superhero Fitness Brand. And we're going to be doing group discussions, and we're going to get deep, honey. And we're going to have foundations of spirituality, but you don't have to be a Christian necessarily to come. I want to heal you inside and out. And so after we do our deep talk and our discussion, then we're going to, whoever wants to stay for that workout to get this work, y'all can stay. Go ahead, come on.
You study that Bible, don't you?
Oh yeah, well, I will say I studied the Bible, but also it's about your literal identity. And so when you realize who you are, you will not let the world pervert you. You're supposed to use your beauty to influence people.
Say who you are, man. Who are you?
I am a daughter of the tribe of Judah.
Better say that, baby.
And this has recently been revealed to me. And so, but I will say this, don't just turn heads, turn souls as well.
Ooh, girl, you is the coldest female interview I done had.
All crazy.
I don't even want to stop it. No, you.
We got to stop it.
Hell!
We must stop it. This woman, part of the 12 tribes of Judah, one of the 144,000. Shout out to that blowed out brother that was preaching. She's in a homeless shelter. I don't think anybody's gonna listen. It's just ain't you ain't Jesus. We gotta stop. We understand the story, but you ain't him.
That's all. You're not exuding these things. So it's about you got to walk it like you talk. You're doing a whole lot of talking and not a lot of walking. You got to live it. And this ain't, here we go. I thought she was, she sounded like she had some sense, but this high flying, grandiose, idea, I'm going to be a writer and a playwright. And what she say, I'm going to start a whole academy and a foundation, and it's going to be Bible study and hot yoga. That's what she said. It's going to be some kind of, she's going to do some type of spiritual bull jive. Shout out to Dr. Shine Bryant. That's what we got here. Y'all got to relax. Y'all got to tone it down. You know what I mean? Like go be a big sister or something first. Y'all want to go from the homeless shelter to having a whole organization, a non-profit organization with 50 people up under y'all. Relax.
Not looking crazy. You got to understand, your anointing got you glowing. Because what you're doing is you're not just you hear yourself, but you're speaking to other sisters. Yeah. See, they not built like you, okay? But you putting that with that build, oh my God.
That's what he made it for.
Ooh, how old is you?
35.
Man, like I'm a brother. I'm attracted to you like brotherly, like through the Bible, not sexual. But that is
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you. You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Stop the cap. You a liar.
That's a lie.
Why can't you just move on? Your mind and your soul won't allow you. Like she trying to drop knowledge, but your soul won't allow you to move forward. It's just trying to clap cheeks.
He's yearning. This is the yearning of the thirst. I need somebody to correct me when I'm wrong. I be calling this stuff out before it happens. I told y'all. He doesn't want to continue to comment on her figure, but he can't. That spirit inside of him won't let him rest. And now it's trying to be insidious. Insidious means to move or proceed forward without being noticed, but also looking to do harm. Insidious. So he like, I love you. I'm attracted to you like a brother. Now, I ain't trying to jam meat up and through you. Nothing like that. I just want to be your brother.
I'm at awe because I'm used to seeing women built like you always use their body to get what they want from a man. And for when I asked you to get a spin, you denied it.
Right now.
And you stood tall with that brain. Oh my goodness. I mean, mama, you got a brother?
A brother?
Yes.
I do.
He is proud of you. If he ain't, he should be. Because if you was my sister, I'd be proud of you.
That is so sweet.
Well, let me tell you,
He homeless.
Stop. Hey, Listen, rest in peace to the Godfather. At best, this woman is a chameleon. All right. Maybe she fools you, but there's no way within this 5-minute interaction you are ready to crown her Mother CMOS Gold. How? She could simply be lying to you and putting on a front just because she didn't. The bar is in hell. Just because she didn't turn around and start twerking, he deemed her Mother CMOS Gold. That's crazy as hell.
Good catch, Mr. X. That's how low the standard is. That's how non-existent the standard is. If you don't twerk upon command, yeah, sainthood instantly. Why? Because they twerking at SeaWorld. They all but twerking in church. They twerking and doing clam slams at their graduations. Shout out to last night's Regal Rumble. The bar is in Hades. If you show any kind of reserve and couth, it's that easy to fit out. Y'all says it's a good game. Y'all got it too easy.
You could be out here throwing that ass in a circle and getting all that motherfucking money you want to, and what you choosing to do is you choosing to represent our Father, and I'm telling you, that's beautiful to me, man.
I appreciate hearing you, because a lot of men, they get mad.
They're not men. They're not men of God. Men of God would appreciate a woman that let God in her life, because that's rare. You are rare. Oh,
I teach also, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, is I am Black Woman 11, and I teach more practical concepts of the Bible. So when people say that God loves you, I don't want to just tell you that sentence, because most people will hear that.
Yeah, keep the commandments.
Yeah, but also no, people will hear that as a cliche. I want to tell you, I want to explain to you the why and the how and the proof that He does, and how it makes sense.
Give them some of it then. Tell them why they got God love them, baby.
Okay, real quick, because y'all gonna be out here preaching them.
It'll be easier for you to say why He love you.
I will say this, it's easier for me to say why He loves everybody, because He sacrificed Himself. When people say that He sacrificed Himself, they don't understand what that really means. And so, to part of the law of humanity, no matter what you believe or not, you can believe something, but it won't change your Frankenstein or how the world works.
That's right.
Just, so basically, God said when you sacrifice something to Him, like in the Bible, they would have a goat or a thoroughbred stallion, you know what I mean, of a horse or something, right? And you're supposed to expect it for perfection. Giving God a sacrifice of a lame animal is offensive to Him. And so when it came down to humanity, a goat or a lamb is not big enough to satisfy.
It's supposed to have no blemishes.
Right, and a goat or a lamb is not big enough to satisfy the equation of humanity. So He's like, that goat's not going to rectify humanity. So what He had to do, send a perfect male specimen. So Jesus was a perfect male.
Man, listen here.
Can a woman preach? No.
No. Never, sir. No.
Did God ever call one? No.
That's right.
Will He ever call one? No. Can you prove it? Getting ready to right now.
So disregard everything she's saying. Like you said, this woman is in a shelter, more than likely selling kudakata, more than likely smoking something. These are all more than likely. So whatever she's telling him, I would say take it with a grain of salt.
More than likely to highly probable, to be very specific. And shout out to whoever said it in the chat. She's manic. She all over the place. She trying to be very deep and philosophical. She thinks she up here like Plato and them. You need to relax. You need to get a foundation about you. Like, you homeless, respectfully. It's time for you to focus on yourself. You can't help anyone else if you can't help yourself. You out here trying to administer medicine that you can't take yourself. No, get yourself together. Be a good example for what you represent. You are homeless.
Man, and shout out to Pat, says, out of the abundance of his heart, his mouth spoke.
Okay. Out of the abundance of thirst.
All that. And Black Silver Chair, bipolar 1, manic phase, speech is accelerated.
That's it. Was Brother Black Silver Chair. All that, brother, respectfully. But man, it is what it is.
Man. And EV says that church talk, she trying to turn him off.
Yeah, she is. She trying to She trying to nullify his libido. It ain't work. It ain't working
at all. And Tony Davis says, Kales once said, seems like you're ready.
Seems like you're ready.
And Mr. Clay, been a member 25 months, says, what up, nephews and SBC Nation chat?
Shout out to Mr. Clay. Appreciate you.
And Pat come back. He wanted to say, I'm in a bind, Nate.
Yeah. He trying to get some stuff situated.
And like y'all was just saying, you talking about this church talk, trying to turn him off. One thing we know about women like her in the church, they are the biggest 304s. So.
Oh, they actually are twerking in church. Okay. Tell you what, we laugh at it, but we got dark sense of humor because it ain't funny, but it is. It ain't funny, you know. If God was standing there, I wouldn't be laughing. I'll be a teacher's pet, like, get him, God. I don't agree with that. I'm only laughing because you made me a little messed up, but I don't agree with that behavior. Y'all, wow. Twerking and gyrating your hips in the pews, it's over. God.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why tonight we are talking about, modern 304s can never be housewives.
Ever. Don't even try or use a fool.
So we're going back over to Neferatu. Hit the like button.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name? Because I see a chocolate bar.
My name is Keija.
Hi, Keija. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially on platforms?
Yes.
All right. What brings you on?
So I've been just wondering how I could elevate my look in the dating scene overall. I think a lot of the time I'm not being approached by the people that I would want to.
Okay.
Most of the time it's like construction workers, people that are catcalling me are probably saying like things that are a little bit not appropriate. Or I notice sometimes, just overall, it's not somebody I want to be attracted to or would expect to.
What are they saying? What are you wearing when you are out? What are you wearing for them to say grotesque things?
I would usually wear all black for the most part. I would say I'm a little bit heavier in the chest.
Can I see what you have on now?
Yeah, I can stand up. So I actually did just come from work. So this is what I would look like on a normal day. But this is pretty much it.
Okay, it looks a little sheer, that dress.
Hell! Listen here. This woman looks like she's a prude. That's just it. So men are catcalling. Y'all women wait till however old she is and think the man of your dreams gonna walk up to you like a movie and just be speaking poetic. He gonna be reading a book, and speaking Shakespeare and all this stuff. They really think this is how it's gonna happen. But then if that do happen, you're gonna say that ninja is soft or zesty. So what pick a struggle.
Thank you, Mr. X. I was gonna say that I do not advise men to approach all Tinder like that. There's levels to this, and there are some exceptions. The only way you can afford, because it's a gamble, afford to come across gentle, you got to come across as a gentle giant. You better be 6 foot something, because it's got to offset the situation. You can't come being respectfully 5'6", puny, talking about hello, my beloved. She gonna thump you on your forehead. True. But sister like this, I'm getting prude. I don't know if you said that. I am. She just stuck up. Sister smile. She ain't a bad looking sister. Ain't nobody in the chat said nothing bad about her. Y'all sisters gotta lighten up, man.
Okay, it looks a little sheer, that dress.
It's completely black, but I would probably say this is what I look like on it every day.
Okay, it looks like a normal dress. Okay, a little flip flop, head to the office. Okay.
But yeah, It's just guys that I would probably say look a little bit more sexual towards me in a sense. Yeah, I see in the comments. They're like, I'm a little sexual on my TikTok.
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna read me, Miss Ashley? Go ahead. Show me what you see.
Read me.
Wait. It sounds like she's aware of what she's doing. Are you aware?
I am not
Am
aware.
I going to be shocked and surprised when I go to the
No, I'm not dancing with no Hennessy on my butt or anything like that. But I don't know.
Girls. Okay, let's see. What is your TikTok? Hey. Uh-oh.
It's a chocolate bar. Is it the chocolate bar? Do I have to get rid of the chocolate bar?
Oh.
That boy looked at me.
Okay. I don't know. The energy gives that a little bit. Like,
okay.
I don't know. The energy gives that a little bit. Like,
okay.
Yeah, we're in bra and panty. Yeah, we're in the bed with the bra on. Even when we're talking, we're in the bed with.
Y'all don't get it. Every little thing is a technical foul. It's the date market right now is extremely technical. You can't have this kind of stuff floating around and think men ain't gonna treat you accordingly. Like, you can come up here acting like I was just saying about the woman on the streets. They are chameleons. So disregard what they say out their mouth, their actions, right? You on here lingerie, bra and panties on Instagram up here talking about why men always catcalling and sexualizing me. What?
Sisters, y'all do have power and authority. It's just not where y'all think it is. Y'all shape and dictate the temperature of the dating market. And that's why they catcalling you, because y'all made it be cool. Shout out to Young Miami. Y'all made city girl lifestyles the standard. Not acceptable, not okay, the freaking standard. You heard this, sister. She said, it ain't that bad, Ashley. I'm not twerking with a Hennessy bottle on my rear. That's the bar. Long as I ain't twerking, showing my whole hoo-ha, and got a Hennessy bottle talking about drinking Hennessy, popping and playing B, then it's acceptable.
The bra on. So if we're like this on TikTok.
That was actually a camisole, in my defense.
What about that?
That was a bikini. I was in Miami.
Oh, that's you? That's your ideology? Oh, okay.
Exactly.
See, I come up here with the good girl image, and then we get to the roots of it. We get to the roots, and it's good girl gone bad.
So is it that I should probably stop showing so much skin on the internet? Even today,
No,
this is
a good outfit. When you're going out, this is a good one right here. I'll show you a good outfit that I love. I like the striped zebra print. I like that outfit.
Yeah, this would probably be more recently of what I look like at work. Those other pictures, they're about a couple of years older. So this would be more accurate.
Okay, so what about, let's forget day to day when you're walking down the street. What about when you're in the setting? You're in the location. What locations are we going to? And what type of men are we attracting?
I would say men mostly approach me at the gym, which isn't amazing because then I feel like I'm bent over for like an hour straight or doing something strenuous. Like, you're just working out and like I feel like it's always a guy staring at you from across the gym and it's never a graceful or very approachable conversation.
Okay. The way you worded that, I was confused. You said bent over.
You know how it is when guys stare at you at the gym. I feel like it's not really positive thoughts or the intention doesn't feel
What are you wearing? I mean, we had these discussions before. You don't have to show anything. You can tie something around your waist, not wear something so tight. There's too many ways to, avoid that. But y'all want the attention. It's just from the man you desire. Tell the truth, shame the devil. It got less to do with people staring. It's a matter of who is staring. If it was the guy of your dreams, you would not have an issue. But if it's some guy you deem a creep or whatever, now it's a problem.
We know y'all dirty little horned up secrets. That is the tooth. That's why y'all wear these. That's why these leggings have changed and shifted and morphed the way they have. First leggings were just polyester and freaking latex pants. Now they say, you know what? that ain't enough. So they said, we gonna make these leggings and we gonna put a daggone zip cord going up the crack so that you can it's always a crevice there. It's just look like bare booty butt naked cheeks. Y'all beg for the attention. It's wicked. And once again, y'all get away with stuff in the gym. A guy can't come up to y'all giving y'all no compliments, but y'all sisters do it all the time. Dropping the handkerchief. Again, no excuse for why y'all having trouble dating when y'all have so many icebreakers and ends when it comes to starting conversations.
Going on? Chocolate bar? I don't know what's happening. It's something else bubbling under the surface.
Okay, and it may be coming across. Okay.
Okay, so we're past the gym. Now, when you get out and you're going into the restaurant, into the bar, what's going on there?
I would say people are usually just staring when I'm out at a restaurant, but I'd say I look a little bit more elevated. I take a lot of your advice when I go out to restaurants or bars. So I'm in the dress, I'm in the heels, I'm in the, the proper bag, and I'm a little bit more put together, but people really just stare, never really approaching.
Okay, so the guys who do approach you in the gym, does that turn into anything? Do you guys exchange numbers? Do you guys go out? What happens with that?
Every once in a while, it'll change into a phone number thing, but then we get stuck in the texting phase. I feel like rarely is it like a let's me take you out to dinner.
Yeah, because you're talking to him too long and too much.
Okay.
So moving forward, all of the guys you meet, keep it short. Save the conversation for the date.
Okay. Is there like a time frame that you would like me to cut the conversation off? Like,
You tripping. I mean, we just heard how superficial and your standards. Any man in the gym that she deems desirable, he got more options than he knows what to do with. So that's the part y'all don't get. The man that you gonna give your number in the gym after all you just said, he got to be him. And that guy, come on now. So he ain't about to ask you about going on a date. It's either you coming over to Netflix and chill or whatever he trying to do or not, but you ain't dictating anything.
That's I kind of not really feel sorry for you sisters. That hypergamous nature is driving y'all up a wall y'all can't climb. Y'all really are satiated on the top ninja in every situation. Y'all want the biggest, baddest, most suave ninja at LA Fitness. Y'all only want to date the captain of the basketball team. It's wild. Really is. Is that thing, sisters? Talk to me in the chat. Well, do you feel actually one of these city girls made a song about it, talking about I really want your best friend, talking about to her man. Y'all nasty and y'all wild. Shout out to y'all hypergamous nature and little man in the boat. Y'all ain't using y'all common sense. Y'all using y'all kudakata sense.
Is it 2 days? Is it 3 days?
Yeah, I think one day, a quick first conversation one day. And typically, I would say if a guy's excited when he meets you, he's like, oh, hey, when are you available? When can I take you out, right? Either they'll say that to you when they meet you and you guys exchange your numbers, or when you exchange phone numbers, they'll say that, hey, it was nice to meet you, blah, 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 when can I take you out?
Okay.
So if they're not saying that the first conversation, first day, and now they're trying to drag it out, then they're just looking to you for emotional support.
I could definitely see that. So that's good advice. So I'll definitely take that forward and maybe I'll update you, see how that goes.
All right.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're welcome, doll. Have a good one. Don't stay on the phones too long, ladies. Don't stay on the phones too long. Immediately. When men like you, they'll immediately. They'll meet you immediately. Can I take you out now? Not now, though. You're not thirsty. But can I take you out now? When are you free? Are you free tomorrow? Are you free tonight? Some of them will say that. Are you free tonight? Are you free right now? Okay. But if he's not planning or saying, hey, I want to take you out, then he's not the one.
It's over. I see y'all saying in the chat, like I said, this ain't 1998. Them days are done. Like you said, men are done wasting time, money, and energy. Just like y'all women sit around and say y'all getting y'all time wasted, so are men. So they getting straight to the point. They're not about to spend all this money just to figure out what it's like when they got women throwing themselves at them.
And sisters, I don't agree with Ash talking about don't appear thirsty. It is critical times right now. It's all or nothing. You need to get laser like focus and make sure you are being vulnerable and or thirsty to a particular kind of man, because he ain't gonna take advantage of that. But you come across him and you want to act like you're too busy, technical foul, ejected from the game. It don't work that way. When if you come across him and all the dots are connecting, do not self-sabotage and don't make it seem like you too busy for him, because he gonna become too busy for you.
Man. And shout out to Ham Dog. He says, I disagree with y'all. I don't think they getting no meat.
Okay. Oh, that's a heck of a square to stand on, Ham Dog. I don't know. They horned up, brother.
Well, if they ain't getting none, they about to now, because we sending her to Glaze Galaxy.
EV, you're welcome.
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, that sister there, she gotta just make a couple little adjustments to what she got going on. She already part of a gyms, social clubs, running clubs, spin classes, jazzercise, whatever's out there. These are the new hunching clubs. This is not, I'm not making an assumption, it's acknowledged in these spaces. Y'all, I keep telling y'all folks, single folks out there, find a group, a common interest group. Especially working out. My goodness. Working out ain't nothing but freaking foreplay.
That's it. And shout out to EV. The governor of Glaze thanks you, Gavin X. We ain't stunting Walker.
That's all right. Gonna make you acknowledge me, EV.
So here we go. And some of y'all say these folks ain't out here hunching. Well, listen, we heading over to the church. Jamal Bryant and them, they definitely hunching.
Ruh-roh.
I can't imagine being a member of a church of a mega pastor who is also a deadbeat dad with no discipline.
I remember him when he was coming up as a young preacher. And for those of you from the Black community, you knew about the Word Network. In around 2005, he was killing it with his new founded church called Empowerment Temple in Baltimore, Maryland. But in 2026, you're likely to see Jamal Harrison Bryant like this.
This boycott against Target is the most successful boycott by Black people in 70 years since the Montgomery bus boycott.
Don't get me wrong, Jamal Harrison Bryant is still a popular pastor, but now he's expanded into the role of civil rights leadership, expanding his profile into demographics and audiences who never knew him before. But those of us from the Black community know Jamal Harrison Bryant for doing other things besides preaching. Yeah, Jamal Harrison Bryant was one of the biggest playboys in the Black church. Literally, he clapped more cheeks than probably some porn stars. And in 2007, while at the Empowerment Temple in Baltimore, Maryland, he had a scandal. Before we get into the scandal, guys, it's important to know what
Look at him. And we posted a video last week of him getting ran out of Baltimore. Yeah, he down there clapping all that coup de cata. This dude is egregious. I don't even know how folks is following him, and he's a leader of some sorts. You know, he just out here clapping cheeks, got about 7, 8 baby mamas. It's wild.
Hook, line, and sinker. Selling hope to the hopeless. That's how it's done, Mr. X. I will give you a definite answer. You can do whatever you want to the hopeless when you sell them hope. They'll do whatever. Shout out to pulpit pimping, because that's what it is. Come on, man. You want to be on this high of a moral pedestal. This is morality, something that really don't exist in mass anymore. So you want to be a preacher in charge of folks' salvation, in charge of people's souls. You got to walk a straight and narrow walk. That's what you are charged to do. That's your burden. 7, 8 baby mamas. being materialistic, shame.
Jamal Harrison Bryant had going on. His father, John Bryant, was the presiding bishop of the AME Church. His mother had a PhD, so this is a guy that was extremely privileged. His wife, Giselle Bryant, I believe, went to Hampton University. So he went to Morehouse, she went to Hampton. I mean, it's the HBCU love affair that everybody wanted. A young pastor, a young wife with a mega church growing in one of America's cities, historical black cities. But there's a problem. Jamal Harrison fell into a situation in his church where he decided to clap cheeks with a member and not use condoms while clapping cheeks. Now, you got to remember, pastors get a lot of opportunities thrown at them, including cheeks, but it would be nice if the pastor wore a condom, but he didn't.
I mean, this is wild. I would say they probably get more cheeks thrown at them than virtually any man outside of superstars, millionaires, celebrity, Yes, most of the congregation are women, single women, baby mamas, they loose. Like, it's kind of like fish in a barrel or letting a fox in the hen house or however you want to describe it, but it's wicked.
It is. It's not all churches, but it's happening way too often. The reason why it's like having a fox in a hen house, because real men talk about it. These pastors claim all authority. These pastors claim more authority in your house than you. Shout out to one of my old pastors. He knew better. He would say, the pastor don't have more say-so in your house than your husband. Y'all crazy. And shout out to him. He used to say, don't be going to your husband, talk about pastor said. Pastor, he said, don't you do that. Salute. I ain't gonna say his name. Salute to him. But that's why. Because the deacons and them, they all just up there, they got the ism, and they go in the back and have their private prayer, and they be out there skeeting out some salvation.
Or a condom, but he didn't. He fathered a child with a young lady. I believe she might have been 19 at the time. And when that happened...
And I want to say I am divorced because I cheated. I divorced because of my infidelity, not because of irreconcilable differences, but because I broke that covenant. And so I had to go through a healing process for myself.
Jamal Harrison Bryant publicly admitted this. I believe he gave even a sit down to Roland Martin, and he seems remorseful. And he mentioned something. He had to go through a healing process. Now, all of this is pretty interesting because him and Giselle Bryant would somehow get back together, although they would never remarry. And I'll get into that in a minute. But he was supposed to learn from this cheek clapping experience. And he did. He moved from Empowerment Temple to eventually take over Eddie Long's church, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, which also had its own scandals. And at the same time, he was in Atlanta, in a much bigger city with a lot more opportunity. And he didn't stop dating. Jamal Bryant famously dated R&B singer Tweet, promising to marry her in the mid-2016s.
That's all he was doing. Look at this dude's a crook. He just been clapping cheeks. Now he just older. He got the gray hair going, and people think he just older and broke. No, he's still up to the same tricks. All right. And y'all see this church he done took over, a mega church. I mean, y'all look at this parking lot. Goodness gracious. The power. You got thousands of people up under your congregation. Like you say, took over Eddie Long's church. This is in Atlanta, so mostly black folks, and running amok.
Look at that. I seen that. God dog, man. Like, and we can't do more. I don't know. I know he got some faithful followers. I done seen some of the comments under his videos. But man, you can't tell me churches like this can't be doing more for the community. Oh, they are doing stuff for the community. Do more. A lot more is needed as we see.
Y'all remember, I think last year we were talking, Jamal Bryant said he about to try to start, a weed or a herb growing operation to grow marijuana. And shout out Sister Raquel is talking about that. And so he got all this property and money and influence, and we'll see.
My thing is this. Like, I don't see how it's acceptable to claim to be a Christian and a pastor, and you up here dressing all wild like freaking David in a Technicolor Dreamcoat, talking about herb farms. You know what I mean? You're supposed to live a humble lifestyle. Ain't nothing humble about their daggone lifestyles. It's too much conflict with me. It don't make any sense.
Man. And shout out to Umpy Streamer. See if y'all can find image of his homes.
Oh, I bet it's exquisite.
And EV says, so he confessed his sins to a Zest Roly-Poly Martin.
Yeah, that was a safe place, EV.
So I'm saying he did that. He went on the podcast with Cam Newton where he's talking about, lotion and shiny legs and oil and legs. He went to the LGBT church. So he been going to these zesty churches, trying to cross over, saying, all right, people, ain't nothing wrong with them. Let's all get along. So he's sort of the gate or the middleman. And he going to these LGBT pastor and churches, and they having him come guest speak. And he like, all right, ain't nothing wrong. All right, it's in the Bible. Y'all good folks too. All right, y'all spend bread too. And he's just trying. He in Atlanta, so a lot of folks in his congregation are LGBT.
What standards are we standing on? I could have swore in the Queen James Bible that alternative lifestyles were outright condemned in plain English. Condemned. But here, there's a problem there. You got to stand on that. Being a follower of Jesus Christ is not all rainbows and sunshine, profit margins and vacations. There will be challenges. Shout out to the book of Job. They don't stand on nothing. They just go wherever the money flows. There will be consequences.
R&B singer Tweet promising to marry her in the mid 2016s, but that didn't work out. But while he was playing around with Tweet,
while he was playing with Tweet up here looking like a Timu Uncle Shay Shay, all right, wasn't Tweet known to be bi? Wasn't she messing with girls and women? And shout out to Missy Elliott and them. And somehow he like, I can change her. I'm gonna take this freaky woman and make her God fearing.
That ain't what he was trying to do. He was trying to get in. He was trying to get in where he fit in. I can hear him now. I know the ism. I grew up around these suckers. I can see him now. Hey, Tweet, we're going to work on your deliverance. But you know how you work on your deliverance? You got to face it. You got to face it head on. So get one of your little freaky friends come over here and we're going to face it. You got to deal with it. You got to hit me the head on and bump donuts until the sun rises. Let's get one more in. We got to get out your system. You can't starve the flesh to eat. You gotta satiate it. Let's satiate our flesh. We'll be all right.
something else started to occur. Remember, he ended up getting back with his ex-wife for a period of time. And the booty clapping largely did not stop.
So when Pastor Holy Whore tried to do his debut as Giselle's storyline of getting back together with her ex, he was messing with multiple of the Bravo housewives.
Damn.
Now, while Jamal Harrison Bryant was with Giselle Bryant, allegedly he was clapping cheeks to some of the members of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, including Phaedra Parks, as they say. But rewind! Well, let's go to 2016. This is important. Around this time, your boy Jamal Harrison Bryant was dealing with multiple women. I've heard about these women from other people. Now, Jamal Harrison Bryant, around 2015, was making a comeback, all right? And this is where he had a problem when he got into some level of relationship with a young lady by the name of LaToya Odom. Now, this made national headlines even back then when she accused him of fathering her child, John. But recently, this lady has come on to Tasha K to reveal the following.
LaToya Odom. Tasha K. Are you Jamal Bryant, the preacher, the minister, the fornicator? Is he your baby daddy? He is. Is he a present father? Never has been. How did you meet Mr. Bryant?
He found me on MySpace. That's how old this is. He befriends me on MySpace, and then I start looking into all of his little profiles. Like, oh, he's married.
So as it seems, when he was married or going through a divorce, he was possibly contacting her then on MySpace. Press 1 in the comments if you can remember MySpace and Black Planet. It was a lot of booty clapping going on at that time on those sites. But then it got worse.
He's like, I want to get a massage. Come to the hotel. I'll pay you whatever. And I'm going to church tonight. This is when it gets crazy. He said I seduced him.
You massaged?
Yeah, I massaged him.
Naked?
Next thing I know, clothes coming off. So we have sex.
Protected?
No.
So now we have Jamal Harrison Bryant.
Now you a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Bonquisha, 2 things is true. Is Jamal Bryant a deviant and all that stuff? Absolutely. But Bonquisha,
you're a victim.
Absolutely not. You are not a victim. Like Tosh said, you seduced him. He said, I need you to rub me down before I go to church and do this sermon tonight. Get me loose. All right. And she said, he talked about I seduced him. Well, if you start rubbing all on this, all over the place, now let's be real. I mean, let's be real. Now, we, like I said, he is a creep, but Bonquisha, you was no saint.
Thank you. Can y'all appreciate how we could call it down the middle? Call him out. Yeah, he was in there. The thirst overcame him in a major way. At the very same time, it's a big old gap in her story. She's massaging him. He started taking off his clothes. Now, at some point, you got to take yours off too. You got to sit there and say, okay, I'm a grown adult woman. Am I doing this or not? And he took off his clothes. And some of y'all said, this is my theory, can't prove it. Y'all sisters, y'all go into autopilot, and Nug takes advantage of that. That's why y'all always send y'all meat pics. Because soon as y'all see meat, y'all so used this, y'all like, okay, see meat, get undressed. And that's how you go from, I was massaging him, he got naked, I was pregnant.
Yes. And shout out to Unc. She found out he was married and he still hit raw. And Tasha said, no condom. She said, no. That's why I say it's a joke. You are a grown woman, responsible for your own actions as well.
Listen here. He had the good candles burning. He had R. Kelly's 12 play playing in the background. She had no resistance.
And Evie says, and Pastor Gino admits Jamal is his cousin.
Shame, Pastor Gino.
Oh, we have sex.
Protected?
No.
So now we have Jamal Harrison Bryant committing the same mistake that he did the first time. Now, this is interesting because remember, he took accountability and said that he was healing from his mistake. Now, he never stopped preaching, and it's almost certain that if you're a pastor, a minister of the word of God, you should not be having sex outside of marriage. But not only is he having sex outside of marriage, he's having sex and that's what he's doing. But wait, there's more.
There has been child support paid to you.
The last payment I received was $96.
So LaToya says that the last payment that she received from this man was a whopping $96.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Now, this is interesting because Jamal Harrison Bryant typically is the moral authority, or at least he would like to be considered the moral authority of the black community. He's dictating the DEI strikes, even though he put himself into that. He'll do anything to grift. He's trying to tell black men and black women and how you should interact and all of this stuff. And not to mention, he married Carrie Turner, a lady that he was sleeping with before she and him got married. And oh, by the way, she got a BBL. But this man is not paying any child support.
I got beans and bologna.
This is wonky. Yeah, we documented this. Y'all remember his wife wearing that shit. It's been so many scandals with this brother. It's amazing. He still stands. I mean, it shows how fickle the community is and who they will uplift. And this is because it's gynocentric led. Most of this is women. Let's be perfectly clear. Most of his congregation and supporters are women, and it's unfortunate. The men ain't behind this, not straight men. So let's get it. Zesty men and women. And it's unfortunate that's the majority.
It's crazy that they continue to let him go on like this. What is that? But again, I got to correct myself. Selling hope to the hopeless. He's slick. He got a slick tongue. You can get foreign life with that. That's why he up here selling copium, selling hope. He's at the forefront of these boycotts. It is what it is. The impoverished gynocratic mindset worships shiny things, money, and influence. That's all you got to have. they will forget. They will forget that you've done heinous things in the past. How did he get here? And they wondering how he able to pay $96. That is the hustle of the non-profit church. It's non-profit. And I'm pretty sure they work it in a way where everybody, it's all I could pay. I don't make no money. It's the church's money.
Oh, by the way, she got a BBL. But this man is not paying any child support. And I don't want to show the part where Tasha K brought out the young kid. The kid wants to have a relationship with the father. But Jamal Harrison Bryant refuses to even talk to the young man or have a relationship with him. The young man gets to look at him all the time, sees him on YouTube, sees him on CNN, and he has no access to his dad. And it's not his fault that his dad was a cheek clapping pastor, but he's considered to be an illegitimate child. While Jamal Harrison Bryant has great relationships with the kids of Giselle Bryant, with his other children, that's different. And let's talk about that. Jamal Harrison Bryant started Empowerment Temple in 2000. He got married to Giselle Bryant in 2002. However, he had 2 daughters before even starting the church. Topaz Bryant, born in 1998. Naomi Bryant, born 1999. So before he starts his church, he's already a baby daddy. Now, he has 3 kids with Giselle Bryant, Grace, Angel, and Adora. Now, Angel and Adora, they are twins. And then you have this unknown kid that he had in 2007 or 2008. Then you have this kid in 2015. And who knows how many other kids he has, because not everybody wants to come out to the public and put their business out there in the streets. We probably really don't know. But here's the question.
I can't imagine being a member of
That's just wild as hell. Just nug on the pew. Like I say, he got about 7, 8 baby mamas, a lot of illegitimate children out there. Like you say, he was clapping cheeks all them years. And, you know, unfortunately, a lot of these women have shame for whatever reason. They don't want to come out. Say it. Show like this woman. It is what it is. And he got a whole son. Like you say, he said $96, but don't want no relationship with him. The boy said, hey, I just want to meet my Paul. I see him on YouTubes and stuff. And he like, I don't want to talk to the boy. All right, you was a mistake, baby, in the eyes of Jesus.
If you ask me, a pastor cannot take that stance. You cannot. You are supposed to be humble. You are supposed to go through some long suffering, and this is some long suffering that you put on yourself. Shout out to O'Shea. He made a point. Don't make that young man suffer like that. My gosh, you got to look up and see his daddy, rich and famous. And he like, you know, again, here we go. Mom has some accountability in this. She knew what it was, but I'm going to take a little bit of Bonquisha's side. Don't crucify me in the chat. These pastors, man, that tongue is wicked. I can hear him now. You know, maybe she was like, Pastor, this ain't right. You married, you know. He's like, he just started quoting scripture. He said, you know, Solomon had many concubines. Come on, be Big Daddy's concubine. And now I'm cheek clapping. It's just like that. That's not an exaggeration. They will reference scripture to do their deeds. Solomon, give me cheeks.
And there you go. And the thing is, the reason he's being held accountable because he has a higher moral responsibility. It just is what it is. So it has less to do with taking sides. We can call her out for being a harlot. And the reason we are so critical on him, like you said, you are a pastor of a church, so you cannot be out here moving. It's same thing like the police. You know, some of this stuff, and people say, well, when you are a cop, you held to that higher moral standard, whether you like it or not. Whenever you take on some of these titles, that comes with it. And some people want to absolve themselves like, no, I'm just like a regular person. No, you ain't.
No, you're not. You are placed on that pedestal. It comes with the occupation. No exception. Doctors, attorneys, that's why they have to get certifications. They are bound by rules and standards. Shout out to not Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Argue with your mama.
But here's the question.
I can't imagine being a member of a church of a mega pastor who is also a deadbeat dad with no discipline. How someone can go and give tithes to a person that is a deadbeat and not taking care of his own children that he had out of wedlock is honestly disgusting to me, but it is honestly on par with what is acceptable in the church.
This young lady is concerned. How can the church support a man who doesn't take care of his kids? How is that? Well, I can tell you, because number one, he's in Atlanta. All right. And behaviors like this in the metropolitan city, you have pastors dressing more laid back, kind of become a little bit more worldly, and really behaviors of pastors cheating or pastors being single, or in certain cases, pastors operating within the gay marriage institutions or being gay. That's widely accepted in some of the cities like Atlanta. But ultimately, the reason why Jamal Harrison Bryant, it doesn't really get called out is because Jamal Harrison Bryant doesn't preach against the things that offend his audience. And as long as you tell people what they want to hear in the black community, you're going to be okay. If you tell black women, for the most part in the black church, that it's the black men's fault. If you tell the black members in your church, it's Trump's fault, the racism and white supremacy's fault. I'm not saying that some of these things are not true, but as long as you don't put no ownership on any of the members, he will never talk about infidelity. He will never talk about lying. He will never talk about cheating because he'd be a hypocrite. And as long as your members give the money, who gives a damn? That's all it's about. It's about clout. And Jamal Harrison Bryant has a lot of it. He's on CNN. He's rubbing the right shoulders. He's going to get members. And that's all that it is about. And who cares that he don't take care of his kids? You will have members in the black church that defend anything their pastor does. I remember we used to always say this: touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. In other words, they would say that little dusty scripture to protect the pastor and whatever he was doing. And the black community created this problem. So now the members are not even accountable for their own mistakes. So how can they be accountable to you?
Hell! That's wicked. And like I said, it's prosperity preaching, AKA pandering. It's just like some folks on YouTube. He's no different than a Derek Jackson. That's it. He just hide behind the damn cross and Jesus and all of that in the Bible. But there is no difference. It's a grift. All right. And that's why folks like me and Mr. Walker ain't the most popular, because we ain't going to sit here and just pander. We're going to call it down the middle at all times, whether folks like it or not. You could be, a loyal supporter and be like, I don't, it is what it is. But people like this, they're not ever going to go against the grain, and they forever. And I don't understand how folks can't see through this. How can you be here for years and your life don't seems to get worse up under this?
Because he is providing a service they find most valuable in the sunken place that they are in. O'Shea cooked on this one. He said, Pastor Brian, and folks like him, they can only preach about certain things. He can't come here teaching about shame, adultery, and the adverse effects of it, because he has wallowed in it to the point where he has not done enough atonement. He is not a humble spirit. There is no atoning taking place, so he can't touch on those things. We can. We ain't over here wallowing in sin and doing all this mad stuff. I hate to say no, we ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. However, there's levels to this. You a pastor. You should be able to preach about conviction, punishment. They can't know. It's all prosperity. You gonna get your money. I sense a blessing. Do you sense some conviction for your ways?
Man. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's gonna be a special place for them.
Indeed.
Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Hell is hot.
There ain't no way. The more I see these happenings, the more I can look back. And even though times was wonky as heck, I can still thank my mom for forcing me to go to church, because it gave me a moral compass. I'm terrified. I am terrified to be offensive to the Creator. I'm offensive not to follow certain commandments. And my goodness, to be a pastor, a black pastor, and you up there, endorsing alternative lifestyles. There are strict rules in that book. What the freak, man? I'm serious. It drives me. What the freak?
It's wicked work. So nonetheless, here we are. Tonight we talking about you can't turn 304s into housewives. And we're going to pull this woman up here. All right. She says, spend the day with a single mom of, I think, 5 kids.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Y'all know what it feel like to be trying the best you can and still feel like you're not doing enough? That's exactly where I am with motherhood. And if you can relate, let me know in the comments. I am currently leaving a baseball game, so if y'all hear some noise in the background, just ignore it. And if y'all could tell, I'm trying to push as much videos as I can, so if you don't mind supporting this single mama, will you please hit all those buttons for me? As you can tell by the tears in my eyes, this mother stuff is really starting to get to me, but I'm still showing up daily despite everything that I'm going through and how I feel. A lot of y'all see the strong mother that I am, but honestly, I just feel like a failure most days. But I know God got my back. I'm just in the thickness of motherhood, trying to do this all by myself. And most days, I'm honestly just mad at myself for the decisions that I made, but I know I can't beat myself up about it. And I know that my babies are dependent on me, so instead of moping around sad all day, I decided to get up and do a few things around the house and
That's it. 5 kids later, they left you with a wet ass, as they say, as grandma would say, just a wet ass and a oatmeal pie. That's ridiculous. And a lot of these women are breaking down slow. They've been slow cooked in the crock pot and they just falling off the bone. It's unfortunate.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, them babies did a toll on you. Sisters, this is why you're supposed to stay with your husband, because he can appreciate and respect and honor the physical sacrifice you made. He like, yeah, I had them cheeks when they was up nice and taut, and she sacrificed her body to bring my child into this world. No greater honor. We gonna ride this thing out. However, when you come back to the dating market after giving the past guys the freshest squeeze, and now you want to bring this elongated backside, like that's a lot to deal with for a newcomer. All right. And yes, you are to some degree a failure. I would advise let that sink into your bones and let it motivate you to do better. Yeah, that's your problem. Let that hurt sink in, not to stifle you, but to motivate you. Every morning you wake up, realize the situation you and your children are in, and do better every day.
things around the house and get us out the house for the day. And in the words of Webby, the girl be cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking. Cause I promise y'all, from the time I open my eyes, I be getting straight to work. And if you can relate, let your girl know in the comments. And y'all, it's not even the kids that's really getting on my nerves. It's all the responsibility that's left on me. I'm just like, are you serious? I gotta wake up and do this every single day. Like it's not gonna stop for the next 18 years. But I'm gonna keep showing up with my chin up and my chest out, doing what I gotta do. Because these kids ain't asked to be here, and as mamas, giving up is not an option. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm telling y'all, if I'm not cooking, I'm cleaning. If I'm not cleaning, I'm cooking. And I'm just now getting to the point in motherhood where I'm telling myself that it's okay for me to go into the store and buy myself something. And if you can relate, let me know in the comments. I swear, when you're a mother day in and day out, you get so wrapped up in buying those kids things that you either forget about yourself or you feel guilty when it's
Bonquisha. PSA. Motherhood didn't just start when you start having kids. I swear, I'm so sick of these moms acting like they are the first generation of mothers. Like women haven't been mothering children long before the internet or any modern conveniences. All right, you put yourself in this position, and however bad it is, you can't complain to the world.
Thank you. This is not motherhood. They need to stop that. This is sick hoodoo. This is not motherhood. This is single motherhood. Very specific. You're supposed to be dealing with your little terroristic toddlers and crumb snatchers with your man. Y'all supposed to be in there, supposed to be y'all against these babies respectfully. That's what it is. And you make it fun and you enjoy the moment and you pour into one another. It's a beautiful dynamic. But to do it by yourself, we don't advise anyone to do that. I would have to say, being a ignorant, stubborn single mom by choice gotta be harder than the daggone Marine Corps. Because golly, look at these big strong women's breaking down.
time to buy yourself something. But now I'm realizing it's important to pour into yourself just as much as you pour into those kids. So let this be a reminder to get yourself something the next time you go into the store. I got a few goals that I'm trying to hit this week, and I do need y'all's help to get the video pushed out. But to my mamas that are doing this all by yourself, don't forget to give yourself some love too. I'm definitely learning that if you're not happy, you're not going to be able to be the best version of yourself for your kids. And a lot of people are trying to down talk me because I gave my kids back to their dad for his 7 days. So to the men with bird brains and the women that are bitter, please understand that the court decided that the person I made the children with is the person that's going to help me take care of them. So yes, when I got overwhelmed with trying to lighten his load and be nice to him so that he could work without having to try and scramble to find a babysitter like a single mother would have to do if she had to work, I gave them right back to him because I wasn't about to keep waking up with headaches and chest pains. How about you redirect that energy to the person you had kids with instead of trying to take it out on me? Because as you can tell in this video, when my kids are with me, they are well taken care of. I mean, I know this is the internet, but y'all really be trying people in that comment section. And although I love the Lord with all my heart, I promise y'all not finna come over here and
Listen, we've been saying it for years. If y'all are overwhelmed, give the children to the father. I don't disagree with that. The problem is you want to play these games. You can have them for 7 days, then I'll take them back. And then you still trying to dictate the rules and the kids are still up under your order. No, give the kids and let the father and put his imprint on the kids. They shouldn't have to come over to the house with your mannerisms, him calling you to, make sure stuff is okay for him to do. And no, if you are overwhelmed, you shouldn't have any control over the children.
You see how she had to spin this? This is one of these baby daddies that don't mind taking on a responsibility and taking care of their kid. But the way she spun it was, I gave them to him because I'm tired of making sure he ain't got to scramble. I'm tired, of putting up with more than I have to for his convenience. Can't simply say, I'm fortunate I got a baby daddy that ain't a deadbeat. Can't relay that message. Nope. You got to be the saint, and he still got to be the villain. You lucked up and got a baby dad, because most likely y'all hunched and made this kid with no kind of agreement, no kind of real relationship. But he said, you know what? I'm here. You're welcome.
Bully me. But anywho, are there any other mamas out there who feel like when it's time to do the night shift, it feels like we're running a marathon, especially if you have small babies? Some nights I feel like I'm on a merry-go-round trying to get them all ready for bed. And with my daughter being the only girl, I do like to take at least 30 minutes to an hour just for me and her, because I want her to know no matter how many kids are in the house that she is my special little girl. Well, I really want all my kids to know that they're special to me, but I really want me and her to have that special mother-daughter bond. And as y'all can see, I ended my night with the word of God, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. And I sent them kids right on back to their daddy because I couldn't take it no more. Do I feel bad that I couldn't handle my kids more than 7 days? Absolutely. But my health and my sanity is worth way more than trying to help somebody. And does anyone else have split custody with their kids' dad? If so, let me know how it's working out for y'all. And if you made it this far, will you please go ahead and give your girl a like, share, comment, or a follow? All of your engagement is appreciated.
It's wild as hell. Them kids destroyed this house. Like I said, granted, if you ain't keeping an eye on the kids, they gonna do whatever the hell kids do. Shout out to Dime. This is crazy. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on them. Got to be structured. Got to be a man in the house. You shouldn't just have 5 babies by yourself trying to, I couldn't imagine. Like you said, my son be rambunctious enough. If you blink twice, he gonna be into everything, touching, what they do, especially little ones.
You got to keep an eye on them. That's just it. And set up barriers. We keep ours confined when we busy to like the living room area, but you still got to make sure they don't do nothing while they babies. Yes, potty training time come around, they start snatching their own diapers off. You got to be on top of them. Not saying she does it, but she ain't exempt for daggone show. Sisters like this, they get overwhelmed and overstimulated. They will simply go into their bedroom, close and lock the door for hours on end, and leave the babies to roam the house. Knowing, yes, that's how you get this. The babies just running around like freaking Rugrats, freaking Tommy Pickles and all that, just running around going on many adventures. This is the daggone outcome of it. and she's already, if you ask me, establishing gynocratic order. You got to be careful making your babies, other kids seem more special than others. Your babies are going to fight for your approval. They want to be the best kid. And she already drawn that line. She said, I take out an extra hour or so for my daughter. She's pouring into her daughter. That's good. But I guarantee you, she ain't pouring as much into her sons. That's bad.
Man. And shout out to our sister Ebony Dean, come through sponsoring the show with a 50 ball in the Cash App. Says happy Sunday, Gavin X Mr. Walker. Salute to SBC Nation.
Oh, for sure. Big shout out to our glistening freedom fighting sister. We always appreciate you, Sister Ebony.
Yeah! Appreciate you, sister. So here we go.
Feel bad that I couldn't handle my kids more than 7 days? Absolutely. But my health and my sanity is worth way more than trying to help somebody. And does anyone else have split custody with their kids' dad? If so, let me know how it's working out for y'all. And if you made it this far, will you please go ahead and give your girl a like? Kids was acting worse than my babies, but I do need you guys' help to get it back up. But anyways, y'all, them big kids was acting worse than my babies. Ever since I agreed to keep them for the days that he worked, my life has been hell. Whooping them was not working, punishing them was not working, talking to them was not working. I even tried to talk to them and tell them that they're the oldest. They set examples for the little kids, but they didn't give a damn. And since they don't care, I don't care. I shipped them right on back to their daddy. Now my mama volunteered to help their dad on the days that he goes to work, so I'll let that be between them. And she tried to make me feel guilty by saying, oh, what if their dad died on his way home from work? Or what if she wasn't here to help? Then I just have to cross that bridge if it happened. But for right now, if I got help, then I'm going to take it. The courts granted us 7 days and 7 off, and that's exactly what I'm going to take. And if the babies was in daycare, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but I'm not finna run myself in the ground trying to take care of 5 kids all day by myself. And I don't want y'all to sit up here and think that I'm nasty just because that hallway looked like that. That was just because I put them dressers in those rooms and had to clean some stuff out. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. If this video is popping up on your timeline and you don't mind supporting a single mama, will you please engage with the video, whether it's a like, share, comment, or...
Hell! Just the struggle streaming. That's it. So like, share, say something bad. They don't care. I mean, she gonna keep showing y'all the struggle, and most folks love it. We love watching it, Bonquisha. Cautionary tales. That's all we can do is use you as a prop, just, for younger women. They look... This is like Scared Straight. Y'all remember that when they would take the young men into prison and, it would scare you straight. I don't want to end up in here. I would watch that show and that's what I would say as a kid. Man, I ain't trying to end up in there with that crazy ninja. You see what I'm saying? Young girls should be watching this with that same process.
Amen. That's how we're utilizing it. We get it. They're up here to make money. And I find my moral compass, the way it's set, I find it to be egregious come on social media simply for the sake of making money. I don't think you're going to be successful in that endeavor. I don't think that's how it works, but they do. They come up here. And this is lazy. They set up their camera. They simply go through their day. Ain't hating on the hustle, but we know too much. If it is working for now, it won't last for too long. And then we see these companies exploiting them, saying that they get visibility and shipping them free products. Seems cool, right? Oh, why you hating on them getting free products? Because that company is making way more than what they are sharing with these poverty podcasters. It's too much going on. But these are cautionary tales. You hear her crying. You hear her whining, young women. Don't fall into this same trap of being a 5 for 5 single baby mama.
Follow. Any and all engagement is appreciated over here. It seemed like ever since me and the kids got us a vehicle and I'm not on here sharing my business anymore, my engagement has been super down, which is okay because I don't mind getting on here begging for some engagement now. And does anyone else smell their chicken before they cook it? But anywho, for those who are new here, my name is Ricky. I'm a 29-year-old single mom of 5. I have 4 boys and 1 girl. They're aged 9, 6, 3, 2, and 11 months. I'm also a stay-at-home mom because my 3 babies aren't eligible for childcare right now. Hopefully something to come through for us soon, but if I have to be at home...
Hell! Yeah, she stair-stepped the hell out of that Kudakata. 29 years old and cooked. 11 months, 2, 3, 4. maybe by the same ninja, asterisk, who knows? But it don't even matter, Bonquisha. Not as far as your dating mark, your dating value. Maybe it matters you can send him all the kids and get some relief.
That's it. It don't help your dating situation and it don't help your struggle. Yeah. Five kids by one guy or 5 guys. Shout out to the burger joint. My goodness. Yeah. I guess it's more acceptable. You might find a more wholesome simp if there is such a thing.
For us soon, but if I have to be at home with them until they start school, I am perfectly fine with that. I just wish that God would give me more patience so that I could be more hands-on with them on a daily basis. But I am making it my business moving forward to be more intentional with them and teach them the things that they need to know before they start school. And I'd be lying if I say that being a single mama is not hard. It's honestly one of the hardest things I ever had to do. But I'm also learning to be grateful for the small things, like the fact that my children are healthy, happy, and strong. Like I don't have to take them to the doctor every day or every other week because they're suffering with some kind of sickness or disease. And when they wake up in the morning, they can move about freely. They don't need any assistance to get out the bed or use the bathroom. It's crazy how we be so overwhelmed with life that we take advantage of the small blessings like that. I also have a pretty good support system between my mom, dad, and other family members. Plus, I'm the only child that my mom and dad share together, so I don't really have to share them. Well, my mom likes to help my first baby daddy, so I do gotta share her with him. And my dad doesn't let his age define him, so even at 60 years old, he still gets up and goes to work every day. And that was him taking my 3-year-old for a ride on his motorcycle. My second baby dad is in prison serving a 3-year sentence. He left when the little baby was 3 days old, and as his first birthday approaches, it is making me sad. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, this is wonky. Hell! So, Bonquisha, how many baby dads you got? You want to sit here and keep guessing? 3? All right, 1. I mean, that's what the math is saying, at least 3. But it don't matter. You looking for compassion. You want somebody to care, and we don't care. Like, you did this to yourself. 29 years old with 5 kids. Ooh, wee. And then she always in here reading the Bible. Y'all seen earlier, I'm in my Bible. That's the last stop. When you on that train, one thing about them trains, they got a last stop before they go back the other way. The last stop is the church, Bonquisha. It's unfortunate.
He left when the little baby was 3 days old, and as his first birthday approaches, it is making me sad. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. All right, y'all. So I'm just getting started in my word for this morning, and I just finished up reading Matthew chapter 7, and for verses 21 through 23, I wanted to share it with you guys because a lot of people claim to be of Christ, but they're not in obedience to God. So it says, not everyone who calls out to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. Only those who actually do the will of my Father in heaven will enter. On judgment day, many will say, Lord, Lord, we prophesied in your name and cast out demons in your name and performed many miracles in your name. But I will reply, I never knew you. Get away from me, you who break God's law. And my mama bought me this Bible where it breaks down the scriptures. So for verses 21 through 23, it says, Jesus exposed people who sounded religious but had no personal relationship with him. On Judgment Day, only our relationship with Jesus, our acceptance of him as our Savior, and our obedience to him will matter. Many people think that if they're good people and say religious things, they will be rewarded with eternal life. In reality, faith in Jesus is what will count on that judgment.
Holy hell.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
Here we go. I was just saying, the book of Bonquisha, after all her mistakes, she's sitting up here with a bonnet and lashes on. Is this rage bait? Because if so, it's good. All right. Shout out to all the fishermen out there. What's the most productive things? I know people use crickets and grasshoppers. Some people like to use chicken thighs and different stuff. Whatever the most premium bait, this is it.
This is it. This is the religious and spiritual standard. You don't have to walk it like you talk it. You just got to talk it. And you sanctify it. That's it. She is doing more than most by sitting up here, reading scripture, trying to break it down. That gets on my nerve. Let me break this down. Are you going to apply it to your life? Are you going to embody what you are reading? That's my personal gripe with this convenient freaking Christianity. Folks are worshiping idols, worshiping images that you don't know nothing about. You're not supposed to worship Christ. You're supposed to embody his ways. Do you see why we are so mixed up? Everybody, oh, I like Jesus. Meanwhile, you're dropping like it's hot at SeaWorld. Oh, I love Jesus. Ain't been to church in a month of Sundays. You love Jesus. You don't respect your kids. You don't respect no kind of authority. The two things cannot be true.
At all. And shout out to Lee Turner, says he used chitlins for bait.
Shout out to Lee Turner's crunchy chicken nuggets. Shout out to Jay Tillman. Miss X, it's a whole commercial. It's wild.
And shout out to Sister Latanya, that she used live bait. Shout out to Latanya. I seen some of your videos. You out there in the field for real doing the fishing. You know, she doing her thing. Shout out to her.
Hey, shit. Big shout out to Latanya. I see you from her picture there. I see you, sister. Do your thing.
On the judgment. Count at the judgment, Lord. But I just wanted to say, a lot of people proclaim to be a part of Christ. They're like, oh, I got a personal relationship with God, but do you open up his word and read it? Do you diligently seek to please him in your everyday life? Do you wake up with the demeanor that, Lord, my life is not my own, but it's yours. Lead me and guide me in the way that you want me to go today and every day? Not just fixated on, oh, I have a relationship with God, I'm good. Oh, I'm a good person, I'm good. No. Are you in obedience with God? Are you taking the time to seek the things that he wants? Are you taking the time to seek his kingdom? Are you trying to make his kingdom upon the earth? A relationship with God goes so much deeper than saying, oh, I love you, Lord. I acknowledge you, Jesus. I believe in you. I believe in the goodness of your name, but you don't believe in the sternness of his name as well. You believe in the good parts of Jesus, but you don't believe in the strict part of Jesus.
Talk about
and I promise y'all, it's not all sunshines and giggles. It's not all blessings and rain down blessings on me. You have to live in obedience to God. I don't judge nobody, and I really hate that people feel like I be judging. I'm not judging nobody. I'm telling y'all what I get in this Bible and read every day.
Yes, you are.
Per the scriptures, the word of God. God is his word is God. It's as simple as that. And I just want to make sure that we are living in obedience to God, not just proclaiming to be good people and having a relationship with God. Yes, that's good, but make sure that you're living in obedience as well. And y'all have a good day.
Listen, sounds good. This woman sitting here with 5 kids by at least 3 men. She's 29 years old. Granted, she's trying to do the right thing, but I mean, too little, too late. It's the same thing like somebody being in prison for 20 years and they started to pick up a Bible or whatever. And it's like, yeah, but you should have did that before you did the crimes or whatever. So same difference.
If you ask me, her closing statement of I'm not judging anybody nullified her whole little sermon there. Yes, you are judging. We are supposed to judge. We are supposed to, but before we judge, we're supposed to observe ourselves and see our shortcomings where we are missing the mark so we can correct ourselves and judge one another appropriately. We're not supposed to condemn one another. We don't have that power. And that gets on my nerves. See, you can't judge because you're not standing on anything. It gets to a point, especially if you claim to be a holy roller, you need to be standing on something. You need to have a moral compass. You need to not be ashamed of your actions in the light nor in the dark. Y'all some old in the sunshine, y'all sanctified, but in the darkness, y'all harlots. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Man. And shout out
Money, 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 money.
to Cloud9 living with the 10 ball. She's attempting to shame you running away, baby daddy number 6 with this behavior, Bonquisha. Only one falling for this is Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Well, shout out to Cloud9. Like Mr. X said, this is premium bait. If she keeps this up consistently, there will be a simp that's going to come and save her. Cloud9, I'm telling you, it'll happen.
And shout out to Pat. Says, put a battery in that smoke detector, please.
They can't hear it. Shout out to KS. I don't know how they can't hear it.
Yeah, that's wild. She's just sitting there the whole time. It's unfortunate.
I don't know how they do it.
But nonetheless, I know one thing she about to do is end up in this sub tonight.
Sanctified sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Let's say shout out to Demi. I see ya. It is so easy to deceive yourself. I believe that to be the absolute truth. Once the devil is done trying to tempt us with worldly things, the last obstacle he puts in our way is ourselves. You got to deal with yourself. I truly believe that. Amen.
There you go. So here we are. These modern 304s could never be housewives for many reasons. And one of them here, we going back over to this.
Egregious.
So we back to this Young Miami Spin That Challenge. And, you know, we talked about this last night with the sister India Ari and calling for a boycott, if you will. But no, they doubling down. They said, no, we all gonna get behind Young Miami.
And y'all all harlots. Y'all all loose. Y'all all available. Y'all all on go. Enjoy. There you go. Yep. Fishnets. All that. They on go. They for the streets. They a fun time, not a long time. It's okay.
So here we are. We're gonna mine through some more of this. Hit the like button.
Girl, going that go, y'all bad. Spin that shit.
Yep. All that. Yeah. That's it.
You are saying it's just a song. Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power. But of course, I have used that power to help some people. And I have traveled around this world twice. And I see the impact of what we export out of the Black American experience to the rest of the world.
India, I need you to shut up. I know y'all like, oh my God, did you just tell India Ari to shut up? I did. And this is what we mean as a generation when we say, hey, I'm not my forefathers. Just because you older don't mean I'm gonna let you say something I don't agree with. Because see, my issue is, India, is that all these years, my whole life, your whole life, these men, daddy whole life, great daddy whole life, they've been making songs about doing the worst. The worst. I'm talking about hurting people, violence, robbing, killing, putting substances in their body that should not be in their body at all. I mean, all of our whole life. And now that women are doing it, and they're not even making the same. We ain't even talking about hurting nobody.
Fuck is you talking about?
Here we are. So it's the culture. Does two wrongs make a right, as they say? And here's the problem with trying to correct anything. They're always going to move the goal line. So if you say, let's stop doing this and listen to this, they're going to say, y'all act like people wasn't doing this back in the day. And they just going, and that's how they try to absolve it. And just to say they did this back in the day and y'all ain't say nothing, why y'all saying something now? So it's like there's never going to be a point in time to where a standard can be raised or set. We're like, look, we're going to reset the standard here. They say, no, because back in the day, they was doing this. Don't care about that. Right now, moving forward, we setting a new standard. They're going to say, no. They're going to refer to something that happened back in the day.
Because you are talking about atonement and correcting course. And today's culture, modern culture, is not about correcting course. And I've seen all of the rebuttals. Oh, they were talking like this back in the day. Not exactly. I could think of some of the more hardcore rap songs back in the day, but they were not giving direct commands. I think that's the big point I don't think anyone's hitting on. Like, okay, yeah, you had music back in the day. Like I said, I used to listen to DMX, but he was not telling you. He was not saying, go out and do X, Y, and Z. This song is giving you specific instructions. It's saying, go out there and boost and then spend it. Grab some stolen items and place them in your bag. There is a difference.
nobody. We ain't even talking about no violence. We just said we want a scammer. We just said we want somebody with a little bit of money. We just said the economy is bad. Working ain't going so well. So what a scammers at? What a boosters at? What's going on? That's all she was saying. But my issue is when women finally start making they type of ratchet music. Now you want to say something? Now it's an issue. And I'm sure y'all gonna say, well, she spoke up on it before. Okay, well, now that this happened with the girlies, I want you to actually be quiet. Because I just don't feel like that's women empowerment. I don't feel like that's helping us at all. And at the end of the day, Miami is getting her time to shine. She trying to come up from the bottom. She trying to come up from being a duo, do her solo thing. She been hitting the ground running. I mean, trying. And she finally got a hit. And India Ari is going to be the person to come out and rain on her parade. I don't like that. I don't like that for Miami. I don't like that for India Ari. I don't like it for female rap. Let them have fun. Everybody don't want to be conscious. You get what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to listen to that, and everybody don't want to make that type of music. If the neo soul community come out and start talking about scammers and boosters and stuff, okay, Miss Ari, this is your time to shine. But let us in the ratchet hip hop community do what we want. Let us make some Trina influence music. Dang, like I like you, but right now I need you to shut up.
Yeah. Hell! They're not, no correction. They're not taking in no new information, no accountability, no shame. Let us be. We the ratchet community. What do y'all expect from us? Why do y'all got such high expectations for us in this ratchet community? Y'all need to settle down.
Granted, I agree with her. Yep. Don't try to change them. We've said that many times. We ain't trying to change y'all. We are calling this madness out for the younger generation. That's always been the vibe over here. Y'all done. Y'all kaputs. We ain't arguing with y'all. But what we are going to address the madness so that younger generations, because we actually give a damn about the younger generations, we're going to tell them this ain't it. These harlots out here shaking rump and popping wop, the men they want, they don't qualify for because of their wretched, rancid, harlot ways. Y'all not teaching them that. Too many modern women want these young women to fall into the same trap. Misery loves company. Y'all, come on. Y'all telling these young women, come on and join the band, and we don't agree with it.
And that's there lies the problem is these are the women that are raising the children. So we sit up here trying to save the children, but they are living in the house with Bonquisha. So it's counterproductive, and it's just one of the most wonkiest things. It's like, because if you can't get through to her, you ain't gonna be able to reach the children. So it's just a hamster wheel.
I shouldn't be surprised. However, the fact that any black woman can have something negative, anything negative, say about an India Ari is mind-boggling. There ain't one India Ari record you can let your young daughter or niece listen to that's not going to uplift her. And it's at the very least, it's not going to be detrimental at all. It's going to be talking about being proud of your brown skin, all that soulful. But we're going to sit up here and take up for young Miami. All right.
India Ari can have her opinion. That's fine. We are an opinionated society. However, I do find it strange that Young Miami is where she plants her flag. Like, were you trying to boycott Trina? Were you trying to boycott all of these other male rappers? Okay, male rappers who have since the beginning of time been making degrading songs about women. Why is now the time? And why are you singling one person out? Sexy Red? What are we talking about? You can hold your beliefs. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm just not understanding why this now. Young Miami is what did it for you. And that is why the girls are saying it's giving bitter auntie. It is. If you really cared, you could have taken her aside and had lunch, messaged her, whatever. But no, you want to plaster it all over social media.
Hell! No, she ain't got to do all that. And you talking about her beliefs, there lies the problem. There need to be a community standard. Ain't no, oh, that's your beliefs, but we don't believe that. So if y'all don't like the song, that's your problem. But those are your beliefs. No, there should be a core standard for not only adults, but most importantly, the children. But no, You do what you want. I'm gonna do what I want.
There you go. I believe we have a shot in Hades at instilling a solid standard in the kids. But them, once again, I agree. Let them be. Our thoughts ain't their thoughts, Mr. X. If anybody taught me that, is you. We cannot convince them. They are who they are. Again, I guess shout out to feminism. Feminism is good for women like this. If you take up for Young Miami, feminism was made for you because you can't and need not try to cohabitate with a man. I get it. I fully get it.
Other young black woman. This video is not about Carisha and her standing side by side with Diddy. I don't even agree with that. But I'm just saying, fair is fair. Let's go across the board with it. You've not mentioned one man. Not one man. I can't stand the picking and choosing. That is what really grinds my gears. And then you walked it back. No. Stand on it. If you have that opinion and it's so strong, stand on it. Don't clarify, okay? Also, she's been rapping like this. It's giving now she's charting. And we're a little irritated. We're thinking it should have been me. I love India Arie down. Love her down. But it just is coming across as disingenuous. It is. That could have gone in your diary. Yeah. Also, I really want the girls to stop bringing kids in it. It's not about the kids. Y'all don't care about the kids. We're worried about the music. The kids can't read. The kids are being unalived, essayed, all of that. So let's please. That one.
Hell! Who don't care about the kids, y'all? There's only one common denominator for all. If the kids are twerking, listening to ratchet music, they are 70% being raised by these single moms. So if they can't read, they in the house with these single moms. If all these issues you bring up, who's raising them? So you ain't making no sense. It's not a separate issue. It ain't like this group of moms is raising the Young Miami kids and this group of moms is no, it's all the same women.
Once again, Mr. X, why fix it? We're already here. I don't know how a woman, especially a black woman, whose ancestors has built and fed this earth, this whole earth with an F, come up here talking about y'all don't care about the kids. You don't care about the kids. If you did, you would not tell India Arie to leave the kids out of it. Everything we do, especially as parents, and I also believe just as adults that are within, these children's, in earshot, or these kids can see you, I believe you should carry yourself a certain way. Have some daggone decorum and shame about yourself, again, for the betterment of the kids that are going to inherit this earth. The modern hyena don't care about no kids. Hence the saying, F these children. I don't need a man. They really took this to heart. That's why I call it wicked hoodoo, because it became a part of them. F these kids. I don't need a man. This is what we're seeing today.
One song isn't going to have an 11-year-old on Figueroa. Okay, let's be serious for 1 second. In the same way that some drill music shouldn't make you go and shoot up a block.
But it does.
Because clearly there have got to be other things going on, other things that are wrong. These catchy songs, don't have your kids listen to it. I know that it's possible, baby, because
Well, you are being disingenuous. There ain't nothing a sole reason. There's a lot of compounding factors. So no, not just sitting here listening to a song ain't gonna make a girl go on Figueroa. Not just listening to a song ain't gonna make a boy do it. No, there's other factors. Growing up in the hood, being in proximity to weapons and violence and all this stuff, and then you sprinkle that on top. Yeah, it's gonna cause some madness. But just the average person, no, it's not gonna make you do what you hear. But it's going to encourage other behavior, promiscuous behavior. So it is what it is.
Keep trying to find the word. I can't catch it. But as you were saying, Mr. X, the song alone is not going to make them do anything, but it's going to build the music, is going to make them consciously or subconsciously build on whatever they're going through. What's the word I'm looking for, folks? Is going to, I want to say, exaggerate it. So if you sitting there, you down in the dumps, you feeling low on yourself, you feeling desperate, and then some desperate drill music come on, now you even more desperate. Like, F it, we've been there. So just stop the madness.
My very strict Christian parents, we were not able to have access to any of that. I know it's possible, but you give your kids an iPad and leave them alone to their own devices, and now you're blaming everyone but yourself. Oh, it's the artist. Oh, it's the drill music. Oh, it's that. No.
Nothing never made me shut my mouth quicker than when I told this man, if you're having behavior issues with your child, you probably shouldn't be listening to these types of music around him. When you're in the car, you probably should not be blaring these sorts of music. You probably shouldn't let him watch these types of movies. You probably shouldn't let him go on YouTube without any control of what he's watching or what he's being influenced by. Because by you telling him, don't do this, don't act this way, but then you're listening to this sort of music that reinforces these behaviors, you're basically a laver monsieur out there. And at the time, that's when that new SZA album came out. And I was like really into, like, that was my album. You hear me? And he turned around and he said to me, well, you sit in the car and listen to I Might Kill My Ex all the time.
Tough.
Do you spare Ethan from that? Mind you, I didn't even listen to that type of music around my baby. I literally had a separate playlist for when my child was in the car. Or we would be in the car listening to compa, French oldies, reggaeton, and Afrobeats. That's when I said, you know what, let me never bring this up again. And not to sound like no conspiracy theorist, but a lot of us don't understand the power of music. The power of the words that's being sung or rapped over these beats. And if you already have a child that has behavioral issues, worst thing you could ever do. Worst thing you could ever do. Music has such an influence on us, particularly to children, developing children. And no, I don't think India Ari was wrong.
Now India. Miss India, I know that you are not your hair and you are not your skin, okay? I know that you're not the average girl from the video. I know sometimes you don't want to shave your legs. You don't want to lay on your edges. I know you don't like wearing, very expensive clothes. We know that about you. You are, a homely person, which is nothing's wrong with that. But you look crazy getting on the motherfucking internet. Talking about, I see people women don't want to be saved. First of all, I hate a shea butter, moral high ass bitch. Relax.
Execute Order 66.
That's it. The gynocracy. I don't know what India Ari thought. She's not exempt from the gynocratic order. So you get out of line, virtually anybody will be checked. We done seen it. Alicia Rashad, et cetera, go ahead and think you above the program, and they're gonna send out the pawns and the foot soldiers.
Ridiculous. Who will y'all champion? I've been asking this since me and Miss S came into this social media world. Who is y'all champions? I know it ain't the Young Miamis. I know it's not. I know it ain't the Trinas. I know it can't be. It cannot be any cast of the Real Housewives or where the heck ever. It can't. It should be the Felicia Rashads. It should be the India Rees, the women that do exude Mother C. Moss gold, the black women that do pour into your children, but y'all tell them to shut up and let the heathens be heathens. She in the RE guy actually got a song about heathens. All right, like, come on, I get it. Y'all don't have a moral compass. Y'all like, hey, we all wicked. Let's just all be wicked. Shout out to Sodom and Gomorrah, I guess.
Relax. And why are you coming for Young Miami like this? Why are you coming for Aquarius Queen? Right? Like, relax. You was not on the motherfucking talk about. You was talking about Pretty Ricky when they were saying age ain't nothing but a number. I'm a young man, but my dick grown up. Like, you wasn't saying nothing. You wasn't saying nothing when they said that a couple days ago. So, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying?
And there lies my point. I don't think there will ever be a moment where you can correct behavior. They're going to say, why didn't you say nothing when X, Y, and Z was doing that? And it's too many examples to look back in the past and say, well, my neck, my back, y'all didn't say nothing. But there were people saying stuff. That's the thing. They keep sitting here like, oh, you weren't saying this, you weren't saying that. There's always been people pushing back against this stuff. It's just, I don't know how we are still at this point where the masses ain't on the same page with it. It's crazy.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, this is not the first time folks with their common sense are speaking up on the raunch and the ratchetness. No, social media just wasn't that big back then during those times. But yeah, there was still folks. Typically, they were in the church. The church used to hold that moral compass. Now they probably playing Pretty Ricky in the daggone congregation. And the two things ain't the same again. On this new song, she is giving instruction on how to break the law and wound up incarcerated or worse. She's talking about Pretty Ricky talking about, I'm a young man, but my meat grown. Okay, he sound like a young man up there gloating, not trying to give people strict instruction on how to break the law and lose their freedom or life. Two different things, my goodness.
Like, what are you saying? I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. But please get off the moral high ground. Please get off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, please relax. Because I know you're not your hair, you're not your skin. Right? But you do love the brown skin. But you're not your hair. And you not your skin.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying? But why you come for your Miami like that? Where are all my skin? Listen, my grandma was a booster. She taught other people how to boost. Listen, RIP to my grandma, I miss her dearly. Because guess what? She always had me to motherfuck together. Okay? She always had me to motherfuck together. When I was in motherfucking college and I would go visit my grandma, she would say, go in there, baby, and go get you some stuff. Go get you some hair products. Go get you some bath products. Go get you some intimate products. Go in that drawer, go in that little cabinet right there and get you whatever you need. Stuffing that shit in that bag. Listen, my grandma didn't mind going to motherfucking prison. The bitch did prison. She was in prison when she was like 60-something. Boasting. Spin that shit. Okay?
You can't make this up, people.
I tell you in the name of Jesus. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
This is wicked. So we've been talking about resetting the standard. That's another problem with it. They can't do it. It's going to go against the order. All right. You might be calling out folks indirectly by trying to better yourself. But no, to hell with grandma's standard. That was then, this is now. Why would you want to carry that on?
Won't. Absolutely won't. I come from a family of gypsy thieves and deleters as well. I rebuke it all. No, it's not okay. It ain't good. I don't want to pass this down to my kids. My conviction, my judgmental ways don't come. It's for the children. We got to do better. We got to judge ourselves and our peers for the betterment of the kids. To F with what she talking about. She proud that her grandma was boosting and was incarcerated and institutionalized. How have we gotten here to where they are happy about the pain? Yeah, my grandma was in prison when she is 60. Clap your hands, I guess. Congratulations. My goodness.
Shout out to my granny. She was a fucking scammer, bruh. She made it happen, Catton. NDRE, just because you're not the average girl from the video and you don't like to buy expensive clothes, you know what I'm saying? Are you mad because Young Miami a hot girl? What are y'all expecting from Young Miami? Relax, bro. Relax.
You know what NDRE is reminding me of? You ever been to a party, everybody been drunk, everybody's drunk, and somebody just screams out, you guys need water. We don't want it. We don't like how it tastes. Yeah, we don't like how water tastes.
Hell! They telling y'all. We know y'all telling us to do the right thing. We don't want to. We want to do the wrong thing and be self-destructive. And we want this to be as bad as it could possibly get. And then y'all got to come fix it and put the fires out, if you will. Yeah, that's what it is.
And that's the misconception. Mr. X, you right. That's what they expect for catastrophe to strike and folks to come in like first responders and put the flames out. I'm stepping over carcasses. Absolutely not. This is your help. This is your verbal warning. This is your help. This is the sounding of the alarm. Shout out to KS. Once the chips fall, and the foxes is all up in the hen house ripping y'all to shreds, stepping over y'all. This is as much help as y'all get. You're welcome.
We don't want it. We don't like how it tastes. Yeah, we don't like how water tastes.
Kind of hurts my soul with our community. We underestimate the power of influence on our children. Right. Because like you said, Young Miami had this anthem, but this anthem I've seen on social media has already entered elementary schools, has already entered middle schools, and kids are saying it, but they don't know if they try even attempt to do something like this, what their future is going to come to. And it reminds me of even Jeezy when he used to talk about how he was growing up and robbing and stealing and doing X, Y, and Z, but his kids went to school and they were never in the streets, but he was telling you to go in the streets and do X, Y, and Z and all these things, but he was so far removed yet again from the culture. And it's like people benefit from the culture when they're far removed because the consequences don't follow them. Right. But they sure as hell will follow that young kid who's paying attention to it. And you got to do better.
And it's like, what is it going to take for people to recognize that? Especially like you said, the whole audience is clapping, they're praising the song, they're singing the lyrics. Where is our mind? Where's the mindset at?
I've literally never seen a beat that happened on BT where somebody came out and everybody was singing the song. I literally couldn't believe it. It was sickening to see, to be honest, because of the
if
song.
we're being honest, the song itself is trendy, it's catchy, it's amazing, but it's like I just want us to pay attention to really what's going on. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, don't listen to those songs. It's unrealistic to say that, right? So we can listen to the songs, but we have to be careful and mindful of how we're influencing with these songs. Like you said, the whole crowd
I would
music
say this,
knows it.
the people who we say put it in front of people, they know the mentality and they're not scared of it one bit. They lead you where they want you to go. Correct. That's a wrap for today. You can catch us here.
That's wonky. It's hard to listen to these women because they look like the city girls. They're trying to talk some sense. You know, it's entering into the schools, young girls. It's the summer hit. Damn near every kid in the hood know the lyrics and they dancing to it. I mean, they may not know exactly how self-destructive it is, or maybe they do. Hence all the teen takeovers and just running up in stores, taking stuff, whatever the case, you know, boosting. Where you at?
There you go. So let's say, okay, you know, artists have been putting out risque music for quite some time, acknowledged. However, can we also acknowledge the changing of the times? As Mr. X just said, we have this new phenomenon where all of these, for the most part, bastard children are out in mass causing property damage with these takeovers. Property damage and damage to themselves. They getting seriously hurt out here. So a song like this to come right for the summer, can we not acknowledge that it's compounding madness? These kids already out here with nothing to do, uncared for, unsupervised, unloved, and now y'all gonna go ahead and salt-based sprinkle this ignorant anthem right on top of it. Let's see what happens.
Man, we got some super chats.
Shout out to Hard Lesson. We appreciate you. Says, where them scammers at? In jail. Thank you. Appreciate you. Was it Twan John with that cheating Mustang? Been a member for 8 months. Appreciate you, brother. Says, trust no one with a dermal. Words to live by. Oh, the dermal, that's the one of them piercings. Appreciate you, Pat. Says, the word is influence and is a powerful thing. Yes. Appreciate you, Sly Silver Slick Bronx. What? Sly Silver Slick Bronx says, I feel sorry for these generations. Yes, we do as well.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. This is it.
Stuffing that shit in your bag just to flip it.
Just to flip it.
Hyena Clan. Yeah, it's all fun and games. They think it's a joke. I mean, they can joke all the way down this pit at this point.
It's funny. Yeah, go ahead and keep laughing.
Huh.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Shout out to the person in the chat. Help me with the word. Music amplifies. It amplifies your mood. That's the $2 word I was looking for. And that's the truth. Whatever song you listen to, we listen to music to amplify our mood or to put us in a certain mood, but it still has a physical effect.
That part.
We appreciate your beats for days. Says Young Miami is a false prophet and security, get her out of here.
I agree. So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. We are talking about modern 304s can never be housewives. And we're going to go over here. Shout out to the brother over at the Lapeef Network. They had my guy, Jay Prince for president up here. And as you could imagine, this is classic.
Oh, this gonna be a treat. Shout out to Lapeef and these folks over here.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, bro.
I want to say this, and I got to keep it all the way real. Women don't treat us niggas like that. A lot of times, y'all getting the butt, y'all good guys, y'all butlers, y'all getting when women mad at us niggas, especially out the ghetto, they take everything out on you butlers because they know they can't come at us like that. So they take it out on y'all. When they come around us, I don't give a fuck how mad they is at me. They gonna have to soak that shit in because they know I ain't hearing that. So a lot of times when these women get mad at us, the finest niggas is the ghetto niggas, right? They come to a point in their life and they get with you butlers, right? And so they project all of the trauma that they done had with us ghetto niggas, right? And they take it on y'all. Why? Because y'all the easy prey.
Hell! Shout out to JP, our honorary Nug Nug. Yeah! I mean, what he just said was Nug Nugs like him are causing the trauma in women you see like this bow down here, keep bucking her eyes. JP said he causing the trauma, and then she going to dumping it on you butlers, as he called y'all, or you lame ninjas. All right. After she done with Pookie and he traumatized that Kudakata, y'all got to deal with her.
Shout out to JP. Shout out to our brother Don Jeter. You right. That's why JP can be funny, because he's so easy to defeat. Here he is. But he also has some logic. He ain't telling no lies there. That is a real dynamic. Nug Nug can't miss. Bonquisha accepts Nug Nug for the dusty field ninja that he is, JP. And you're right. She'll go over there. KS talked about this. She'll go to the more wholesome guy, trauma dump on him, complain about this ninja getting the milk for free. That ninja get a kiss on the forehead, leave, and then she called Nug Nug back over to juice her to sleep. There is facts there.
Right? Because the expectation of you butlers was to accept them for who they are and what they done been through. They kids, they baby, you gotta accept their kids, they baby daddies, they grandmama, they deadbeat daddy. You gotta accept all that, and y'all gonna do it. Right? Us niggas done treated these women wrong. You know, we treated women like how they were supposed to be treated. You gotta keep in mind, here's the difference. The women that y'all complaining about, their whole life was designed for us ghetto niggas. Why? They grew up in the same home with us. Y'all butlers, y'all be trying to go after that ghetto booty. Yeah, you might could get one, but they don't. Y'all are strangers to each other. When it comes to when it comes to me and majority of black women, most of them ghetto, we familiar. Why? Because they uncles is like me. They brothers was like me. They daddy was like me. The only thing they heard from y'all when
listen, I know most folks don't like JP, but a broken clock is right twice a day. If you just listen to what he's saying, it makes sense. It's crazy, but it makes sense, unfortunately, for most women. Like I said, most of these women are growing up in the hood, and most of the men they're not exactly like Jay Prince, but they can, they are more like him than like a successful, white collar entrepreneur. They ain't too much growing up around them men. So they are comfortable around JP, and that's how he get kudakata. They just simply comfortable to where if you some guy, you talking stuff that's going over their head, they uncomfortable.
JP ain't saying nothing that's going over your head. Not even close. Bonquisha in position to correct him, and he'll let you as long as you also let him jam meat in your Bonquisha. And he preaching is diabolical, but he ain't telling too many lies. He said Bonquisha and him get along so much because they're familiar. Facts. What does he mean by familiar? They could trauma bond. It is what it is. Trauma bonds are some of the most powerful bonds you can have as a human. You are bonding on your trauma. That is deep felt emotion. That's the magic of it. And JP got all the trauma you can muster. Shoot. So he can bond with them. He gonna bond with your trauma, and he gonna bond his meat to their kudakata.
Y'all come around is y'all supposed to give out gifts. They treat the good black man like somewhat like the white man. They know you don't got the same power as the white man, but they treat y'all like you supposed to be nice. You supposed to, because they already done went through the hard, rough, bad shit with us. So you supposed to be saving them. And you ain't supposed to be complaining. You supposed to be understanding them. You supposed to take their kids that we done gave them and neglected. You supposed to love everything about them. This is what they was told. They was raised that y'all don't understand. A lot of black women that y'all talking about was raised that a man gonna love, he's supposed to love you for everything. I don't care if you get fat, woo out the bam. And y'all been doing that. So now y'all get on these platforms, y'all been signing up for this stuff all this time, passive aggressive instead of on your principles from out the gate. Y'all been taking in these women and being passive aggressive, and you really didn't want that. You wanted them when we had them in their prime time, and so now you feel like you've been cheated. They don't come. These women don't come at us niggas like that. They know better.
Okay, a word of caution for all of the men out there under the sound of this nigga's voice. Don't you never let an illiterate nigga whose women need a porn and some alcohol to get in the mood for him tell you nothing about yourself. Here, we do not go after men like that. We don't like men like this. I don't know what kind of women he gets, but I can guarantee you they got BV. They need to go to the doctor, and somebody's psychiatrist needs to see them as well.
Well, two things is true, Miss Bo. Maybe you are perfect. Maybe you some perfect woman that's married and, just great. But what you just said, unfortunately, is true. A lot of these women do get BV. A lot of these women do need to go to the doctor. A lot of these women do need therapy. It's unfortunately that you speaking these truths about your sisters and you just spitballing, but it's landing. And these are the women he's sleeping with.
She don't realize that friendly fire she just administered, Mr. X. She is trying to deliver this message as if it's a very small group. Whichever one's dealing with you, they got all these deep BV, they need psychiatrists. No. Shout out to Mr. Wilson. No, it's not a small group. It's a large group. Some will argue due to the single mom rates that is reaching the majority, if not already there. And I'm being optimistic again. Stop it. JP, that's the wicked allure. He ain't lying here. He telling the truth. They just don't like that truth. Because guess what? The hit dog gonna do? It's gonna bark every time, and she barking.
So please, you are never on the same level as this man. They do not use us up before you get us. No, you don't. No.
Big Bo, most men on these platforms would agree with me. By the time y'all even look at them, by the time y'all even give them a eye, they understand that y'all done got slutted out by us many times.
Shoot.
The reason why you don't want to tell your body count or tell the niggas you've been fucking with because it's gonna represent us.
Dang.
So you can come up here lying. The reason why you the first one to speak because you get so excited when I come on here. You get butterflies when I come on here because I talk that shit. I'll talk that shit like your baby daddy. Like them niggas that you've been dealing with your whole entire life before your titties start scrubbing the flow. And now you got to go pander to these niggas, these good niggas, right? Now you in your 40s, you damn near 50. Now you trying to act like you trying to make pretend like you just good girl, like you so allergic to us hood niggas and who out the bam. Baby, you always have been desired by us when we was fucking the shit out you in your prime time. They can have you now. You can't make no babies. Your titty scrubbing the floor, right? Your back is shaped like a square now. You don't got that arch no more, that booty pick out. You don't got that no more, so they can have you.
You know what? You are right about that. I get butterflies deep down in my stomach.
Listen, you can be condescending all you want. JP just read you for filth, just like you read him. But it's easy to read JP. He like a damn Dr. Seuss book. Very easy to read. You thought you was like a dictionary, Bonquisha. Nah, he read you just as easily. You big back. He said your booby scrubbing the ground. You know, y'all leftovers. Y'all sit up on these panels, pandering to men. That's a lot of that's true. Like I said, don't watch a lot of these shows, but it seems like every time we review one of these, the same women are around and they're on these panels, 4 or 5 days a week. I don't know. I don't know if you get what kind of outcomes you're getting in life. It don't even make sense.
Oh, where the gynocratic hyenas at? Y'all got to admit defeat here. We acknowledge JP is all but subhuman, asterisk. But he up here reading one of y'all representatives for filth. That shows just how down bad the guy Narcy is when JP can see for who you truly are. That's crazy. He ain't telling no lies. He says the same thing we've been saying in his own delicate words. He said, I got the freshest squeeze. That's what he just told her. He said, nugs like me been hunching on you since you could jump off the porch. She didn't have no rebuttal. He said, now you in a position with your back wide and your breasts is drooping. Now you want to go find you a sympathetic simp to play cleanup man. She had no rebuttal, just sarcasm.
Coming for you, JP.
I know you do.
With your raggedy, unclean ass. I do. I really do.
All my baby mama say I'm
you
raggedy
make
in the
the
motherfucker.
rainbows and the butterflies come out of the sky for me with your unwashed ass.
I don't appreciate that you don't allow criminals on this goddamn platform.
Sir, niggas like you who need a blue chew to get up for women, you can't tell me shit about nothing I got going on. You, even in your prime, would never. You see that smile? Ain't been wild. They
all popping pills.
Do you see that? All you are is a black dot on the screen. Everybody see this. Do you see this nigga? He's a black dot. He look like the shit emoji. You're
I'm
not
the black guy every time you close your eyes. This is what you see.
About me, you raggedy piece of shit. Because the cleanest thing in their room is your shirt, and I'm surprised. I think you bought that 5 minutes before you came up here, because I know you ain't got no washing machine, you dirty bastard. There is nothing that a nigga like you is gonna tell me about me. So yes, as far as you are concerned, my nigga, I am elated when you come up.
Hell! Listen, what she don't understand, you cannot insult JP. This is foreplay for JP. What this woman thinks she getting off. JP is simply getting aroused. Look at him. You don't understand. Go talk to his ex-wife. They relationship started like this. All right, next thing you know, she was gawking him down. So he done told the story. It normally goes like this. JP only know one way to code approach. and that's to start a fight and then hunch.
Oh, the internet is forever. I keep forgetting about that wow phenomenon. JP really came up here and bedded, married, bedded, was getting got for one of synthetic G's, top hyenas. That's a real life happening. Right on, Miss X. You cooking this evening. You ain't heard JP sees her. So the more insults she throw at JP, the more say he like, yes, I got your emotions right where I want them. Yeah, call me dirty, call me stinking. But what you ain't call him, you ain't call him a liar. That's what you didn't call him. You just insult him. What JP say? He said, all my baby mama say I'm dusty. All the women that let me skeet in their womb say I'm dirty and funky. You saying it too? You want to be next?
Up here, and I do look like SpongeBob SquarePants, and my titties scrub the depths of hell.
Okay.
As far as you are concerned, you raggedy bitch.
You know, I watched it for a good 30. I watched it for a good 10 and 11 minutes, right? She wasn't this excited, right? Until I got up here. I make women jiggle. I bring that spark right in her soul. You can tell I brought out her personality. This is the effect of this ghetto niggas. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't all that ghetto like I used to be, right? But it's just I'm seasoned. Right? Yeah, a lot of times,
real quick, bro. Real quick.
Trev.
You was talking about like some of the men and shit. You said they get on like the platforms and stuff. Who are you referring to specifically when you say that you know, the dudes that you're speaking of who were getting the second hand from the real niggas?
All y'all.
Oh yeah?
I would say all y'all because, bro, I just had me a thick chick, right?
Trev said, oh yeah.
I'm not gonna be because you gotta think, right? Niggas that's really getting these booties and stuff. Yeah, we come up here and troll a little bit, but this is not our life that y'all talking about. Bro, I'm outside fucking the finest ass women. I just got done, right? Bro, Trev, don't you know?
All right, slow down, JP. I'm gonna let you go. Listen, two things is true. Like he's saying, most men that are smashing, unless you're getting these women young or a virgin or something like that, they probably done ran into a JP or the equivalent. That's all he's saying. So, and most times it is true. So no matter how much of a pedestal you might put her on, she might have a BBL or be a chameleon, whatever the case, if she come from the hood, more than likely she then came across a JP or two.
And they won't claim them if they ain't got to. If ain't no baby present to prove that they hunched, they won't claim a JP. That's the wicked allure. And that's why I've often made the argument that women cheat better, because the dudes, the JPs ain't gonna tell. They ain't about to go snitch and blow up their spot where women do blow up the spots. JP out here, these modern women, they will see a JP and in they mind, I know because I see the reels. They'll say, okay, we can have a little chance encounter. Let's just not talk about it. They will hunch this ninja in the fitting room at Wally World, part ways, and you won't be none the wiser. Your woman just come home and she just tired all of a sudden. You ain't got no, she met JP and hunched in the fitting room and she might be pregnant.
Bro, Trev, don't you know if this was on live? I had to make sure I go live.
Don't qualify.
Shut up.
You can't call crackheads.
I had to go live the other day, right? Trev? I had to go live one day. Guess what I showed these niggas? I just did it just for shits and giggles, just to piss these butlers off, right? I just started a job, right? At a caregiving job. I was on live with my supervisor and her boss sitting on my lap. On my dead mama grave. I go to work and make babies with the boss. Right? See, these.
All right, hold on, JP. For the people in the back, if you just walked in.
On my dead mama grave. I go to work and make babies with the boss.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! And that's on his deceased mother. May God rest her soul. All right. Her son out here doing the Lord's work. Shout out to JP at the job. He got the supervisor and the manager on his lap. And that's on Big Jesus. Huh?
For those of you wondering, you're sitting there, you're like, JP can acknowledge that he dusty, he broke, he live a life of extreme poverty. How does he have so much ego? How does he have so much pride? Why is his square as funky as it is? Why is it so solid? Because he is out here getting desired outcomes. A dusty, funky, downtrodden, nug Pookie only has one objective in this world. That is to get cheeks and or procreate. Nothing more, nothing less. That's his goal. And guess what? He's achieving it. He don't care about being on welfare. He don't care about being a failure to his kids. That ain't on his agenda. He out here to get cheeks, and he's doing it. He's hunching his managers, his bosses. King Nug, I salute you.
Right? See, y'all not having these stories, right? Y'all don't know how a nigga can get with a woman and take her whole income tax check. My baby mama paid for my food truck. She spent 10 bands. You know how many women I done took their income tax? You ain't no real nigga until you get a woman to spend on you. See, the thing is, I ain't never courted. Hold on, I ain't never dated or courted no woman. I have never been on no date.
I know you don't clean it.
Hold on. She want to suck this dick bad. I ain't never been on no date.
And look at her. Yeah, JP. I told y'all this is foreplay. That's all. These YouTube panels, this is the new, MySpace, Plenty of Fish, the hookups, especially for single folks or married. Hell, don't matter, I would imagine. Yeah, listen, I'm going to get you in the back chats. And JP known to be in them back chats. Shout out to JP. He talks about this stuff. He undefeated up here.
The dots always connect. Oh, look at her. Again, JP says she want this meat in her throat. And she, if she giggles, she'll hunch. I know JP live by that motto. If she winks, she'll hunch. If she giggles, she'll hunch. She giggling. He talked about his meat and she smiled. Doug is undefeated.
Never dated or courted no woman. I have never been on no date.
I know you don't clean it.
Hold on. She want to suck this dick bad. I ain't never been on no date or court no woman at all. All this shit that y'all be talking about, how y'all can take a woman on a date. What is a date? 9 times out of 10, when a woman like you, you don't need no date, bro. And y'all be sitting up here talking about y'all got to approach women and woo out the bell. You don't know how magical it is when a woman look at you and she desire you and she come and let you know, I want you, daddy.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Tell him, JP. Like Mr. Walker said, this bravado comes from somewhere. It comes from a dark place, all right? Like a damn weed, all right? It can grow in dark places. It need a little bit of sunlight, a little bit of moisture. It don't need much, and it'll grow like a damn fungus. That's JP. Shout out to him. And we done had JP up here many of times. He probably in the chat right now. All right, shout out to you. But one thing about JP is he think me and Mr. Walker don't recognize him. We tell JP all the time, we just dared to do better. But we know exactly who JP is. That's why we can resonate with him a little bit, because we know folks like him. We come, JP, he called us butlers. Y'all in the chat, yeah, we called us butlers. That's fine, take it. That ain't an insult in 2026. Especially the way he described it, I'll take it. But nonetheless, JP thinks, just because we are butlers now, we have always been butlers. Not true, JP. We are cut from the same cloth. All right, we just dared to, use different cloths after that.
Amen, Mr. X. I couldn't have said it better myself. JP up here cooking with napalm, ladies and gentlemen. You know the world is in a bad way when JP up here ain't making nothing but sense. And he made another one of my points, and that's facts, men. I keep telling y'all, pity kudakata is weak. There's levels to this. JP is telling you exactly where his ego lies. Men, there is no better feeling than to be the object of desire to a woman that you want. That feeds your ego like no other when your woman is horned up and she is hungering for you. Not like, hey, you want to do something? No, when she like, come here, give me all that meat. JP, as dusty as he is, he has experienced what it feels like for a woman to desire him. That's a powerful force to be the object of a woman's desire. They get that all the time. Women always object of desire. As dusty and unresourceful as he is, he can still get that ultimate ego boost, if you ask me. Nug, undefeated.
Bro, I think that's how it's supposed to be. I think niggas is simps. I think you is feminine for you have to approach a woman. You put yourself in a simp position because they say the same way you meet them is the same way you got to maintain them. So if you coming in talking about, baby, I can do this and try to qualify yourself to this woman, guess what? You're going to have to spend the whole relationship qualifying yourself to that woman. And the moment you fail of qualifying yourself and not adding up, guess what? She's going to come back home to us ghetto niggas that don't give a fuck. I'd rather have a woman to chase. It's always better to have a woman chase you than you chasing the bitch. This not supposed to be a conversation if you a real player. Real player don't sit up here talking about women all goddamn day, right? Because we got other shit to do. The women's supposed to talk about you. You ain't supposed to have no platform all day, every day. I done adopted some of y'all mechanisms because I wanted to fit in with y'all because I got empathy for y'all.
Listen, shout out to JP.
No bread, no water, just meat.
What y'all just heard him describe was the setting of low expectations of Nug Nug. JP said, you butlers, y'all want to wine and dine, take these women to movies and drinks and dinners. JP said, I don't know nothing about no date. All they get is meat. That is the only expectation. But that's what the bar said. He said, when you ninjas wine and dine, y'all got to keep doing that. JP said, all I got to keep doing is keep laying meat because that's the expectation. Take notes.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Listen, it is wise to observe Nug Nug in his endeavors because he is most successful. The book of JP, we hear the dating market has gotten so wonky. Yep, I said it. Everybody in the Bible wasn't, holy roller. JP, the book of JP. Y'all said it in the chat. He is too ignorant to willingly lie. If he does say something that's not correct, he believes it in his soul. So there's something there. He ain't up here to lie to you or make you feel good. You see the brother Trey asked, he said, who you calling the simps and butlers? JP said, oh y'all. I love it. I ain't nobody safe, man. He hit on something, but again, it's hilarious because it's showing just how dark things has gotten. JP for president is cooking.
And I feel sorry for y'all. So I'll say, okay, nigga, I'm with you. I understand. But in my reality, it's not like that. My reality is not this.
So
women don't treat me. I cannot sit up here and lie. Well, I bring up the black women that treat me bad. That's mama and them and family. I don't even fuck three of my cousins. But most of them, that's family, right? But the women that I actually been with, I left the relationship. They never left me.
Come on.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Listen, it ain't all gonna be rainbows and laughter. Now it's gonna get dark. One thing about JP, he like a roller coaster. So yeah, it could be fun, loop-de-loops and hoop-de-doops. But at some point, he gonna take you into a dark pit, and you might not know if you're gonna come out of it. All right, you going fast, you shake, it's turbulence. All right. JP said, yeah, I hunched 2 of my cousins, 3. Boom. I forget. But listen, Mr. Walker said he don't know how to lie.
See, you got to appreciate the honesty. No, he ain't lying to nobody. He gonna say it. He is what a Debraka claims to be. Debraka say, you ain't got. I'm gonna tell on myself. She knows she won't. She lies and spins the truth. JP is putting 10 on 10 every time. Every time. Why would he admit that? Because he don't give a dang what nobody thinks. He truly don't. This is the dark side of the Poon Hound. Yes, incest. My goodness. Absolutely wicked. And tell the truth, shame the devil. This was a thing in the hood. It's so perverted that some of these dudes would consider, well, it's second cousin, third cousin, first cousin supposed to be off whatever, off out of bounds. Any cousin, if you ask the same person, but the hood is perverted. And they're just out here hunching on their cousins. Help us, Lord.
And shout out to Uncle Tall, sponsoring the show with 25 in the cash out. He says, going to have to catch the replay at work till tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Appreciate you, Uncle Tall. Hopefully you enjoyed JP on one.
Appreciate you, Uncle Tall. And like we say, shout out to y'all, the folks that have been here since day one. This is light work. Like I said, granted, he talking about incest, but if y'all been here, he has said much worse things.
That's hypocrisy. Have you ever seen a sheep before?
A what?
A sheep.
Where you going?
Did you see the ads on a sheep? I will fuck the shit out of a sheep.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. We're going to get back into it. Hit the like button if you're just coming in. Hit the like button if you're just coming in.
Emotional damage.
This is wild.
The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy.
So he came up here. Yeah, he told us he would hunt your sheep. So he don't know how to lie.
He said, you ever seen the rump on a sheep? That thing fat. He said he will penetrate it. No jokes, no psychs, no major looks. Just speaking from his heart.
Baby mamas, one of my baby mamas and my wife chasing me around all through these platforms. You guys, everybody, I'm telling you what God loves.
Is y'all gonna let that slide?
Huh.
Hell.
Well, hold on. He just told us what God loved. So,
one of my baby mamas and my wife chasing me around all through these platforms. You guys, everybody, I'm telling you what God loves.
One of his baby mamas and his wife. He is currently married on paper. One of his baby mamas and his wife is constantly chasing him throughout YouTube panels, harassing him in the chats or whatever the case. He got to live with this. I mean, that's wild.
Context, because he ain't about to be up here sounding like he got it like that. His wife ain't nothing to write home about, most respectfully. Y'all done seen her up here. Y'all know her name. And his baby mama, we done seen her too. She is so ill-equipped to be a mother. She lost custody of all of her children. However, it's like 4, 5. She done lost all of them. And she called JP her baby mama. So yeah, let's get that understood.
Is y'all gonna let that slide? He just told y'all that
Don't you see my baby mama and my wife follow me around this mother?
Jay, you had a question?
It's different.
All right, JP, hold on, JP. Go ahead, Jay.
I guess he's kind of lost it when he said he messed with his cousins. I guess what? So let me.
You heard of
Three.
Jay, use my cousin. We've been kissing like a motherfucker.
I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about that. I don't have an
I don't even
interest
want you kissing my dog.
Hell!
Listen, JP is a product of his environment. If y'all heard his story, y'all know. He says daddy got like 15 kids or something. You know, he grew up, bouncing around with family, unsupervised for the most part. This is what you get. He can't tell no lies. Do we agree with it? Hell no. But is it the truth? Yes. This is what happened when you got children. You ain't teaching them family values. They all grown up around each other, cousins and whatnot. And y'all ain't instilling this stuff. And they just experimenting being children, unsupervised children, uneducated children, ignorant children, many things. And here we are.
This is why we continue to say, even though it's not going to happen, bring shame back. This is what you get with lack of shame. You get young men and young women like JP who just, I don't even know what to call them, loose cannons. They loose what they meet, they loose what they mouth, but it is what it is. He told this woman, if you was my cousin, we'd have been kissing. That's that hood perversion. No bounds. Just pure, unadulterated Sodom and Gomorrah type activity. Just purely perverted. Everything in the hood is about hunching and fighting. Hunching, drinking, smoking, and fighting. That's the hood.
That was wicked. Here we go.
Wait, so you're saying, Jay, you like it better that women are chasing you and you get to just pretty much use them for whatever they have to offer. Is that
No,
pretty
it's
much?
mainly like when a woman chooses you, it hits way more different than you choosing her. I think it's weak for a man to have to qualify himself to a woman because he had to give more. He had to sacrifice more. When a woman chooses you, you know it's real. You don't have to do too much worrying, like adding up to her, because a lot of times a woman would choose you. You don't have to have $1. Bro, it's not your status. That's not what y'all got to, these men got to live off status and finances to, this is why they're having these issues. Instead of going at the women that choose you, you don't have to do much when you got a woman that choose you. These niggas ain't having a woman always buy them gifts, always think, when a woman choose you, she gonna always think about you. She gonna submit to you naturally. When
What would you offer? What would you be able to offer?
Let me land with this, Jay. When I hear these niggas speak, this I know that they got the game fucked up, right? So when they be sitting up here begging these women for a submission and begging them for smiles, begging them to respect them, begging them to act right, that's because they chasing them. When you get a woman to chase after you, they automatically gonna do that. And bro, you don't know how it feels. It feels so good. Every time a woman choose me, my dick automatically get hard.
Oh,
this is wild.
Oh, here we go.
Hell.
Okay, Bo, look, yeah. JP, you got her intrigued. She trying to see what something hitting on. All right, or she would have got up off the panel by now. All right, but she keep like, all right, let me see what this dusty ninja hitting on. Nah, I'm gonna drop my number in the back chat. Go.
Oh, the undefeatedness of it all. He keep telling that truth. Ain't nothing like it. And that's why I urge men, just as KS did, present the dating market with your best self. I believe for any man out there, as long as you got the ability to move breath in your body, you can go out there and get a desired outcome. That is my gullible, ignorant wish for every man. Moving away, find you a woman that looks at you with excitement and lust and longing. That coulda hit so much different than some pity starfish, than some hurry up and finish effing yuckity. Men, I'm telling you, going out there and get you some of that.
And I will say two things is true. Like one thing about JP is he's quantity over quality, just with life in general. I mean, we can just keep it on his choice in women and his choice in nutrition, if you will. So you know, JP, cheeks is cheeks. You might be like, oh, that woman is a 2. I want smash, this and that. JP gonna say Kudakata ain't got no face and all these, you know, all these cliche things. Same thing with food, right? He'll eat freezer burnt nuggets and catfish nuggets, freezer burnt. He'll eat McDonald's or whatever the case, but you might be eating finer things and like, oh, this is healthy. JP like, I'm full, my belly full just like yours. So the way his mind works, he operate on that level.
Well, dare I try to, you know, play his public pretender? What's better? A 5 that's giving you lackadaisical, you know, starfish hunting, she ain't hunting you back, or a solid 2 that's hunting you like her life depends on it? Huh? Life is about experiences. Where we at?
Listen, that's JP nomics. I don't agree, but
it's something there.
So if they're choosing you, what are you doing for them? Like what are you offering for them? Like what's the benefit of being with you? We know the pockets, but what about you?
It's the chemistry, because I choose back, right? And I'm gonna keep it raw. I choose back, and we have this chemistry where words, the language that y'all make fun of my language, the actual language that me and this woman speak is body language, and it's so important. You don't have to say a word to a chick. Like we can have this chick that I really love to death. I know she love me. When we enter a room, it can be a lot of people up in there. It seems like everybody disappeared. We just focus on each other. I don't care how fine them other women is. She don't care how fine them other niggas is. And bro, we can have a conversation just by looking at each other. Bro, that's chemistry. Then you know her body language because
her body language. Shout out to JP.
Don't just take your clothes off. Take the problems off. Take the armor off.
Yeah. Take it all off. Now let me hunt you. Now bend over now. Shout out to JP. Listen, we've been telling y'all this for a long time, but it is what it is.
Body to body, cheek to cheek, so for more.
That body language.
That Kudakata affair. Shout out to Jadaika or Wild Self. Holy cow. Again, JP tells no lies. Body language. The majority of communication is nonverbal, especially when it comes to sexual attraction. Yeah, watch her. She you with them big doe eyes. You know what I mean? Some folks will say that if a woman likes you, that she will involuntarily kind of thrust her pelvis towards you. And they say their pupils get bigger. I think this is true. The pelvis thing I think is funny. But they say that when a woman likes what she sees, her pupils will dilate. And if she don't like what she sees, they'll get smaller. I think that may be scientific. So something to think about, fellas. Go look your woman in her eyes. And if her pupils start to close, she'll like what she sees.
If I'm sitting right here, right, and she trying to get to there, but she trying to go there, right? She gonna come all the way over here and park herself in front of me and woo out the band, right? You know what you're doing. You want me to touch on that ass, right?
You know, it's you're contagious. That's what it is. It's just, you have this thing about you that is just contagious, and you got good energy, and she just can't. They just can't get enough of you.
Okay, Joe. All right.
Oh, no, the problem is you can't chase after the women that don't fuck with you. With these men is they chasing at the women that don't really fuck with them, and they keep trying to over convince these women to like them. If you go after the women that fucks with you, you don't have to worry about all you cancels out all of these problems.
Yeah. I mean, it's truth. So goes back to the 2s and 3s. He go after the women that like him. He ain't out here worried about Instagram models and BBLs and what you ninjas think. JP following his meat. That's it. All right. He like Toucan Sam. Follow your nose. And he gonna land in some Kudakata. Yeah.
JP got the wildest stories, and they're all true. Again, men, Men that dare not be as raunchy and downtrodden as a JP. Observe his winning antics, whether it be his inflated ego, whatever it is, it works. JP got stories of hunching, girls in the bathroom at house parties willy-nilly. He got stories about catching a Uber to a woman's house, and the Uber driver was the man of the woman he was hunching. That's how Nug winning out here. It's effed up. I don't like it, to be honest, but y'all women giving him the cat. See that? This is why thank you, JP. This is why as men, we can't hold the downtrodden like JP accountable, because y'all don't. We sit up here and we up here calling JP everything but a child of God, but y'all still gonna open up your legs and give him raw cat. What are we to do?
And is they chasing at the women that don't really fuck with them, and they keep trying to over convince these women to like them. If you go after the women that fucks with you, you don't have to worry about you cancels out all of these problems. A lot of times these men is chasing the women that don't really fuck with. That's why they having all these complaints. You complaining about the women that don't fuck with you.
Jay Prince, you ain't hear me say that earlier?
JP, we've been saying that all night.
I just got here. I just got out some booty.
You just late and loud, brother. We've been saying that already.
Yeah. JP, they said we already said that. JP said, I wasn't watching. I just got done clapping cheeks. I'm just walking in here with musk on me. Musky Kudakata. Y'all better be glad the internet ain't got smell-o-vision. I'll give y'all a whiff of my fingers.
Again, that is the basis of his pride, his ego. Yeah, he is up there covered in naughty fluids. Yeah, he ain't washed his hands or nothing. He gets off on this. I'm surprised he ain't hold up crusty fingers to the camera. This is JP. Like Mr. X said, he letting us off easy. Y'all like, how? That was soft. JP had on the kitty gloves with us with that. That was PG. That was PG JP.
Yeah, and quit saying just got out of some booty and all that. Be direct. It's 2026. Kudakata. Be very direct. I've never even used. I hate when people say that. Yeah, I just got some booty. No, you didn't. Or maybe you did. I don't know. Be direct. Kudakata. It's 2026. I mean, come on now.
I wholeheartedly second that motion. Yeah. I ain't never know butt. Butt is butt. Kudakata is Kudakata. It's a heck of a difference. And JP, you up here talking about you a hump of sheep. What we doing, dog?
Message.
God damn. Shout out to him, dog. Say JP still my boy. Yeah, he funny. He is. He still need to go look at the flyers, but he all right, I guess.
So yeah, no, he ain't. We gonna put JP in this pit as he should be.
JP get a bungee cord. He'll be back.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Oh, that was awesome. In the most wicked way. Shout out to Mr. X. Last night, he gonna bring Grit Baby up here. Now you got JP. I know something is up. If I wind up seeing a panel with the likes of Charleston White, JP, Grit Baby, I might retire from this thing because the asteroid, the flood, or the great fire is soon to come. Because god dang, it's getting hot and hot.
There you go. Yeah, you start adding in maybe a Mucho in them. But that'll never happen. These are isolated. Shout out to Mucho, matter of fact. We had some Mucho madness we was going to play. Maybe we'll give y'all a tinge before we get out of here tonight. We'll give y'all maybe 60 seconds of Mucho.
There we go. Shout out to our journalism. We keep y'all up to date as only we can. Shout out to Carpet for the Horse Nation with the Mucho de Braca madness, huh? What y'all think, folks? I think we we be kind of doing a little impromptu exorcisms. Shout out to the old-fashioned exorcisms, boy. Used to get in depth. Took hours off our lives, but we did it for y'all.
So here's Mucho. All right. Y'all get 60 seconds of Mucho. I want to see y'all hurling insults, all that good stuff. Hit the super chats, all that. Let us know what you think about Mucho. Let us know if you would smash Mucho. Drop a 1 in the chat if you like what you see.
Don't lie. Tell the J Prince truth.
I'm afraid to hit play. Here we go.
Like I said, y'all don't click shit. Don't click hi. Do not click nothing on the page. They're going to try to take y'all out of my room into somebody who not my complexion. So don't click nothing. Don't click shit. Money, y'all make them viral. You bitches always get mad at black men for sharing their money. But for an old white lady sharing the money, y'all make them viral. Y'all talk shit about each other over any fucking thing. But if somebody of another color do it, y'all think it's the best thing ever fucking happening. Y'all bitches are weird. Me being myself is a problem for y'all. But if a man dress up like me or try to be me, he's so funny. Get a life.
Yeah. Hold on. Is it a full moon? We got Mucho making sense. JP making sense. What's going on?
I'm starting to get a tinge of like crack.
I am getting a tinge, but Mucho just hit on something.
Mooch said folks imitate her and they get more, likes, views, and adulation than the real McCoy. There's only one Mooch, my baby. I hear you, Mooch. And even though I hear you making sense, it still is a sign that things are getting dark. It's biblical once again. What's right shall be wrong. What's wrong shall be right. We got wonky characters. They are wrong, but they are being right. It's over. Shout out to brother Stephen James. How you doing, brother? Said she looked like one of Walker's shirts. Salute to the chat. Salute to you, brother Stephen James.
Stop this motherfucking shit and love each other for who they is. Stop trying to judge people. I ain't judge you, you monkey dog looking ass. I ain't judge no motherfucking body.
Monkey dogs.
I ain't judge no mud duck crusty bitches. I haven't, because I don't know you to judge you. But you bitches ain't gonna come to my motherfucking page mad because my ass is fatter than your mom's and you mad at me. Mad because my body is better than yours and you
There
mad
it
at
is.
she. Mad because I do makeup better than most of you bitches and you mad. Mad because this ass and this body is tea. Mad because I'm everything you bitches want to be. Don't be mad. Get like me or let me do your makeup or shut your ass up. But for all this motherfucking trying to fucking tell me I can't be me and I'm embarrassing, bitch, I don't know you to embarrass you, bitch. You embarrass your kids enough after you motherfucking take care of your man and not your kids, bitch. And talk about crack. Bitch, my skin too motherfucking pretty for crack. Your mammy, your kids, your motherfucking cousins, your uncles. You got a lot of crackheads in your family, bitch, because I never been on crack, bitch.
I'm starting to get a tinge of like crack.
I'm getting a tinge, Mooch. She claims she never did it. Dime claims she never did it. That's why we take it with a grain of salt. You got to have more proof, and I don't know how you prove it. So here we're back here at square one.
Ain't nobody halfway listening to the blog and talk about she never did rock. In the depths of poverty-stricken Alabama, wherever she from, talking about they out there doing pure Nort. It don't the market don't work that way. So yeah, she definitely was on the rock. But Mooch don't understand her superpower. And Mooch's superpower, she ain't really gave us a good display as of lately. Her magic is the way she compound insults, like how she called us, what she just called us, a monkey dog, monkey, something like that. Her magic is she calls you an insult, a compound insult like that. You funky, crusty meat monkey dog. And so then you sit there, you're sitting like, what you just called me? And as you're trying to wonder what she just called you, she calling you something else. So she done called you a crusty meat monkey dog, and then she telling you to eat her Duke with a straw, and you start to bounce between these insults, It's a blitzkrieg of insults. That's her power. She just don't know how to activate it at will. The people got to make her real mad, and then she'll ignite like the damn phoenix.
Pussy too fat to be on crack. Understand that. All right? So when you bitches start catching an attitude because I look better, smell better, do better, body better than y'all's, then find you somewhere else to be, bitch. And yes, I can sing better than all you rusty motherfuckers. I be playing with you bitches, ho. I be playing with you raggedy ass, crusty ass bitches. But let me go on a date with your man, the one who thinks I look better than you. He don't think, he knows I look better than you crawfish looking assholes. Get your behind up here. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't the fuck you did. Get up here. Don't go down there by that dog. That dog eat y'all motherfucking ass.
Yeah, Mucho got all kind of dogs. She took her brother's dogs after he passed away. And she was on live the other day cutting the dog's hair. I don't want to show it on YouTube because I don't know how that's going to go over. So I'm just going to let that be. But she was cutting the dog's hair with just clippers. You know, she had like some little cordless clippers that I would trim my beard with or something, and a little guard on them. And the dogs were scared to death. I think they more scared of her. So they just was obedient. And she's sitting there cutting the dog's hair with the clippers. The clippers start dying, and she went and grabbed some scissors. I was like, and then, you know, she getting close to his gonads. I said, Mucho, what is you doing? And between her and JP, y'all remember JP was washing the cats up in the sink. At what point, I mean, are y'all getting rich? I don't know.
No. The things you just described, the blitzkrieg of insults, the risque behavior with animals. Y'all know PETA, mother sucker. They are not marketable. JP, the Muchos, the Bracas, their niche, their content that they are good at is too risque, it's too raunchy, it's too absurd, it's too vulgar. That's their gripe. They ain't making a dime. Mucho complains about it. We see JP's living experience. They cannot make money off of what they do well, which is be egregious.
Get back in. Zay! Get back in there. I don't want your ass to get ate up. The dog is friendly. And it's fat ass too. You see his fat ass? Bark if I'm sexy. Bark if I'm that bitch. Bark if I'm the shit. Bark. Look at them if I'm pretty. Oh, motherfucker, you not trying. Okay, then get the fuck down. You're not trying to look over there by them. He know I look good. Either fucking way, I look better than half you hoes. Singy! Singy! Get your... I'm tired of this. Get in this house!
God damn it.
Hell!
Whoa, boy. Glad that ain't my neighbor. Oh, my God. This Mucho all day long yelling at dogs, twerking, running around with makeup. I don't know if that would be entertaining. I don't know. I would say mostly annoying. I don't know. What you think, Mr. Walker?
Absolutely the freak not. Not too close to home. Ab say that shit ain't fun. That ain't funny. Absolutely not. Hear Mooch out there yelling at some rat dog constantly out there. Scared to go outside because she gonna try to make eye contact with you and say hi. Absolutely not. That'd be a nightmare. God, don't do that to me.
He got me fucked up. He had been in that motherfucking house, up in that room all motherfucking night. I don't give a fuck. You only fuck this. And speak when y'all come to my page. I don't know why all you hoes watching and none of you crummy bitches ain't speaking. What y'all looking for? Why y'all be over here in my motherfucking face and not speaking? Lenny, you been here for 4 years. You been here for 4 years straight. How come you watching me for 4 years and not supporting? You been here for 4 years. It say 4 years by your name. What's going on with you?
There you go.
Hell!
Tell the Mooch. All right, they be calling ninjas out. We about to start calling folks out in the chat. You've been here for 3 years. Why you in my face? How come you don't support? Mucho said, why you ninjas always watching, laughing at me? I ain't send no stars. You better at least send 100 stars. 4 years.
Mooch got a point. I done caught a couple of Mooch lies, and I be feeling bad. And I send her some stars. You're like, man, Mooch on good terms. As long as she don't see these videos, we on good terms. Which we cool, you know. I'll comment on her video. She'll say hi. She don't cuss me out. I'm on Mooch side, Mooch. I've always been trying to help. I done gave you my 2 cents. You too raunchy to be marketable, but I rocks with you. I acknowledge and I admire your blitzkrieg of insults, but it is what it is, Mooch. Yeah, they should. Little couple stars, man. 2s and fews, man. And she got a point. Like, seriously, you've been up here for 4 years. Anytime you tune into Mooch, you should send a handful of stars. They know why they're here. She entertaining, even if it is a train wreck. It is what it is, man. Respect her craft.
We want to know. I ain't going to block nobody today, but I just want to know, why would y'all be here for so long and never support? Why would he give me $40? Why would somebody just send me $40? I'm not going. I do not. $40. $40 for $40. $40.
$40.
$40. 40. Bitch, you better get the fuck on. You better go get that shit to your mama. Fuck is you talking about? Thank you for the $40, but the answer is no.
See,
thank you for the 4-0. Thank
Hell. Who was that? Was that you, Evie Ray? Or was that you, Stephen James? That got a tinge of Stephen James on it. Mucho, here go this hot 40. I see that Kudakata looking mighty scrumptious.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Stephen James, you old slide dog, you let me find out. Stephen James was sitting there, was like, my, that thing sure is fat. I'm more of a holy man, but I think I got an extra 40 when we start. Stephen James start patting pockets that wasn't there. I got 40 on me. I love 40. And she's so rude, Stephen James. She turned you down. She said, she says $40. She said, you better send 60 and she ain't gonna be nasty.
You better go get that shit to your mama. Fuck is you talking about? Thank you for the $40, but the answer is no. Thank you for the 4-0. Thank you for the 4-0. Thank you for the 4-0, but the answer is fucking no. That part, look at him.
No Kudakata for you, Stephen. That's unfortunate. Even Mucho with a hot 40, you'd have thought that was a shoe-in right there, but
you gotta see, brother Stephen James. Sometimes you gotta go for the gusto. Sometimes you gotta shock and awe, be a pattern disrupt. You supposed to know over that 100. Wow, that was gonna make her. She's gonna be forced to consider your proposition, whatever it was. I don't know what you asked her, but that 100, that would have did it. She turned her nose up at that 40, and Mr. X has warned us about Mucho's ways. You will send her some bread, and yeah, she won't honor anything. But I believe Stephen James, if you send her that 100, you know what I mean? Something might be there.
There you go. And one thing we learned about SBC, you ninjas, is hard head. Y'all laugh and joke about people, but one thing we know.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight.
You muted.
I said Leon been telling y'all for years. All right, y'all clown Leon. He's a joke, right? Not so much, Steven. All right, Leon ain't never pulled out 40. He respect the game.
Shocking to all. Wop, wop, wop. They gon' that 100, huh? That 100 make the coup to kind of go woo woo. Come on, Stephen James, got up your game. Now that 40 gone, that's sunken cost. Don't send 60. Don't do that, son. No, don't. All right, now I just got to send 60. Now it's gonna be a total of 140. You got to send that 100 got to come in at once. That's the shock. All right.
He wants some of this ass. How you doing, baby? Shit, I'm chilling. What's going on with you? Shit, chilling.
See what
chilling.
I'm saying?
Keisha.
Is that you, Steven? Are you stalking Mucho now? How in the hell? First of all, how you get her Cash App, and then now how you get her address? Steven must be like one of them cyber guys. He can, all he needs is a little bit of information, and he can link you.
Steven J, let me find out you about to be out there singing in the street in the rain like Ray J. If I had one wish, we'd be best friends. Steven James, get your life together. Go ahead, you gotta be assertive. All that mushy stuff ain't gonna work. Didn't you just hear Jay Prince? Walk up to her, tell her what it is and what it ain't. Tell her where you trying to jam things. Be up front. Be a man. Say it with your chest. Poke your chest out. Say, I like you and I want you.
You want to come see me one day? Shit, I'm looking good, ain't I? I know the fuck that's right. We're talking next time.
Get her, Steve.
The thirst. We've been up here all night talking about the thirst. Steven, it ain't gonna serve you, brother. He said, Mucho, you looking good. She said, I know. Mucho said next time. So she turned you down.
Listen here. This was a real interaction. AI need to identify, get facial recognition on that character out there by the street, because he done walked past Mooch up here putting on her vlog field show, and he talking about you sure looking good. That ninja is compromised, respectfully. Steven James, if that's you, then you's compromised. All right? Know that.
I'll be here, baby. Yes. I'll let you know, baby. I ain't going nowhere. Next time I see you, I'm going to give you everything. Told you, bitch, I'm fine as wine. Ever so motherfucker divine. What he say, when can I come see you? Bitch, I told you I'm about to go out on a date, bitch. I told you, bitches, stop fucking playing with me, ho. Stop playing with me. I look good in the hood as I possibly should, and I wish that you bitches would, and you could, and you're not. Because I'm everything that you ain't got. I'm lit.
Listen, Mucho is fit. We'll give her that. Hate all y'all want. She crack fit. Mucho got like 5 kids, as far as we know. About 5 kids. All right. She's healthy. Mucho sit around the house eating damn Brussels sprouts and asparagus and, healthy stuff. She eats like a rabbit almost. Mucho she's vegan. She don't be eating meat, at least not cooked meat. All right, maybe raw meats, but yeah, that's how Mucho eats. Cauliflowers and just weird stuff. She be eating raw onions and
raw onion is crazy. But y'all can laugh at Mooch, but sound like her health is up to par, and so is her pH. Yeah, shout out to y'all sisters. Y'all better. My belief is the vegan movement is more suitable for women, for sure. Yeah, eat, healthy, sweet things so that it has a good effect on your body. And here we go, Mucho. She may not be the easiest on the eyes, but listen here. She might get that splash waterfalls. Huh? Yeah, a little okra water, a little splish, splash, splash, splish. We're going to find out. Steven James, it's time for you to step up to the plate and do some real in-depth SBC journalism. We done had many folks we done tried to get out here and get into these streets where the work is real. Many have failed. Steven James, will you be the first one to go out here and get some desired results, go and get Mucho. Let us know how it goes.
That part. So we're gonna send her and Steven to Glaze Galaxy and see if they can work it out.
Work it out, Steve. Back shiggities.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Stephen James, today's a good day. You a single brother, and you got sent to Glaze Galaxy. Glaze away, brother. Glaze all the donuts you can muster. There you go, Stephen James. Today was a good day in my eyes. You muted, Miss X.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
I was saying, shout out to the whole SBC Nation, brother Stephen James.
Appreciate you, brother Steven. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Love affair with Mucho. Says Walker and Gavin, I'm gonna find you. We ain't hard to find, ninja.
That part. And why you find us? You need to be worried about Mucho. Don't worry about us. We all right. Focus on Mooch.
Yeah. Trust and believe. We ain't got no Kudakata to give you, but Mucho do. You seen that? You seen that thing? That thing fat, boy.
Yeah, redirect your energy. All right.
There you go. Low end torque. Put all your energy and thoughts to low end torque on Mucho's John Brown hind parts. There you go. All your energy go there.
There we go. So in the meantime, shout out to the whole SBC Nation for pulling up on us tonight. All right, crazy show. We're talking about modern 304s can never be housewives. And if you're just coming in, you got to rewind and catch the replay.
Shout out to Replay Gang, but ain't no show like a live SB show, don't you know? Absolutely not. You can never make a 304 into a housewife. Again, that's biblical, Old Testament style. Why would you try? Why would you put yourself through that pain and hurt and that woman too? This ain't a selfish mindset. No, both parties will suffer, the harlot and the foolish man. Don't do it. Let these harlots be harlots, and good wholesome men go and find you a good wholesome woman. But our message to y'all is that good wholesome woman may not be giving IG baddie like these harlots. That's all right. You don't want that pain and anxiety. Stop letting modern social media lie to you, single men. And y'all think that's all that's out there. Still good sisters out there. Yes, good, beautiful sisters, wholesome sisters that you can build with. Women that are assets and not modern hyena liabilities.
And shout out to Sister Michelle, come through sponsoring the show with 25 in the cash out. She says, this is for the Monkey Dog Fund. Great show to the Kings.
Appreciate you, Sister Michelle. Mucho with another classic insult, monkey dog.
Yeah, monkey dogs, mud ducks, and yeah, I'm guessing that sounds like a come from the YT folks, that one there, Mucho. I don't know about that.
And she'll tell you to suck anything through a straw. That sucks something through a straw is very versatile in her barrage of insults. Appreciate you, brother Lee, coming through like you do. We appreciate the $2 super sticker sub.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to the brother Kenny P. Come through at the end of the show with the dub. We appreciate you, man. Says fire stream and salute to SBC. Salute to you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, brother Kenny P. And everybody coming through sponsoring the show. And last night's show, shout out to everybody. Stu Peas, Sister Taliaism came through. Brother James Burton. Or was it James Horton? Oh, James Burton. That's weird. Y'all got the same names that close, but shout out to brother James Burton. Everybody that came through. Sister Ebony Dean here tonight. The whole SBC Nation. Who else came through? Brother Ray gifted memberships. Shout out to Squeegee Kid, Frederick Howard, Millennial. Hopefully you back in the States. All right, Evie Ray, Sister Nice, Divine Photos, Ham Dog, Unc B Streaming pulled up, and shout out to JP who was the feature tonight. Maybe we'll get JP up here sometime soon. Have to reach out or reach out to us, Ninja. You be in the chat.
There you go. Absolutely hilarious. Shout out to SBC coming through like y'all do. Unlike Mucho, we ain't got the bag, ask, or entice y'all to support y'all interests, to support y'all channel, to support your beautiful black media. Y'all always come through like y'all do. We cannot thank you guys enough for keeping the lights on at Cart Before the Horse Studios.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
And if you missed last night's Regal Rumble, head over to the Cart Before the Horse channel. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean for kicking it with us. And we should be back up here tomorrow for Truth Over Lies. All right. The movement don't stop. If y'all don't know, we are on a new schedule. Truth Over Lies is either Monday or Tuesday. Single by Choices will be back up here Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So we're getting the schedule back going, but we should be back tomorrow because it's a lot going on in these Truth Over Lies streets.
There we go. Make sure y'all Jive Chickens are subscribed and have your notifications on for all 3 channels. As Mr. X said, we most likely will be back up here tomorrow for Truth Over Lies. If not, we'll see you Tuesday for Single by Choices. And if Truth Over Lies is not Monday or tomorrow, it for sure will be Wednesday. How will you know? Make sure you are subscribed with your notification bells on so you don't miss a thing. Shout out to the Patreon. Mr. X talked about earlier about dropping the official Cart Before the Horse SBC Truth Over Lies soundtrack. Y'all hear that dope intro music. If you want access to it and other exclusive content in the Patreon and conversations and subjects being dropped throughout the day, you want to join the Patreon sooner than later.
That part.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to brother Stephen James and his new love affair. Says, men, 1, 2, I'm coming for you. 3, 4, I'm next though. Who you think you is, Freddy Krueger? Huh? Anybody afraid of Freddy Krueger Ninja? What you doing? I actually got a Freddy Krueger glove. You want to play this game?
Yeah, come on now, Stephen. Come on now. Nonetheless, all right, Stephen, we shaking in our boot. Leave us alone. All right, we appreciate y'all coming through tonight. Crazy show. Like I said, we should be back tomorrow for Truth Over Lies, and we got a lot to talk about.
Shout out to y'all, Jab Chickens, man. Ain't no chat like SBC chat. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you, Jab Chickens, most likely tomorrow.
So until then, I am Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Productions.
A good morning.
Sound what they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. What accountability? Where that we just tryna build, not tear down the pack. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat, let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call it for the horse, stand tall. Digital vibe, single by choice. Consequences. Welcome to the truth.